Hey, Z John Dude, how you doing this morning? Yeah, I know. I've been doing good. Oh wow, 4 a.m. Man, that's way too early. Why are you getting up that early for? I'm doing pretty good there, AC Drone Dude. Yeah. I gotta change microphones. There we go. My idiot. Hey Paul, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, Roger.
Ugh. Just finishing setting up here.
Yeah, yesterday, I don't know if I told you, I didn't do that one aerial that I was supposed to do. They canceled out on me.
Okay.
And then about 4:30, I get another phone call. Oh, gee, can you do drone pictures? I said, well, let me look. I said, we're calling for thunderstorm in the morning, rain and stuff. He said, how about right now? I said, well, okay, I'm ready to go. So I had to run out the door.
Not bad.
Yeah, so yeah.
So what you give them the SD card, then they pay for the SD card, and then for your service. Or?
No, I got jump drives. I come,
Okay.
I come home and I edit the pictures
Oh,
and I put it on a jump drive. But this one guy, he just piles them up. Then because he gives me about 10 jump drives back, right? So
okay.
we just keep them in rotation. So
Yeah, you see, John, dude, I understand that. Yeah. When you got a lot of work ahead of you, you like to get at it early. That's for sure. Hey, John, how you doing this morning? AZ John, dude, kept your place warm for you.
hey, there, AZ Drone Dude and JDS just joined the group, and Blind Neil.
That's what I said too. Yeah. Hey, Neil. Good morning. Good morning.
I don't know. I got a haircut last night. I don't know if
Oh God. So I've been looking at the weather.
see. I buy jump drives. I get them
Okay.
from Amazon. Paid about $3.50 a piece for them. Eh?
Okay.
I get a 10 pack for about $30. So
Mm,
I mean, they're only 4 GB ones, but I don't need anything bigger than that for what I do.
yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
So, anyways, the weather.
Yeah. Not looking good for the weekend.
Yeah, I've got it on here right now, and for your place. And yeah, it's not looking good. 70% on Sunday,
Yeah.
and the winds are going to be up a little bit. But
Yeah.
I went almost hour by hour on my phone there, and yeah, it's not real good.
No. So I have a feeling, Carpenter Rick, we're going to be canceling this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna delay it for a month. You think?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I was just looking at 70% now on Sunday. So,
Yeah.
and
Oh, geez.
they got about 5 days of rain there showing. While I'm
Yeah.
gone here.
Yeah.
It's funny, a lot of
Okay.
little systems coming through.
Yeah.
Well, on the good side of that, we're not standing stuck in the rain.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it.
On the bad side of that, we'll have to just reschedule. But I'm sure we can all come together with a decent date that we're all available. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not like I'm working.
Yeah.
Not until September, anyways.
Well, I just got that phone call about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you going back to work?
He wants me back, yeah. So I guess
Well, you-
probably have to.
Well, you keep spending all that money, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so we're gonna call that at that, and we'll
Hey, Ron.
reschedule then.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with a date.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, it does make sense. If it's going to pour and storm and be crappy weather, I mean,
Yeah.
driving in the weather sucks as it is, but then being stuck in the house for 2 days.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, geez,
Guys,
Kim would be so.
In August, also the borders open up. I don't know what kind of restrictions they're gonna have there, but
Well, we might be able to get a few extra folks in then.
yeah. So that's it. Checking out my UAV there. I got a helicopter flying low this morning. Bookmark. Yeah, I was looking at that this morning there, and I was up since 6:30.
It just like last night there, man. I was telling you yesterday about that gas meter, the old lady taking out that thing. 82 years old.
Well, you can see if we see a helicopter going by. I can hear it very good.
Huh?
No. No, I can't see it.
It won't be spraying. I don't think. Well, might be spraying sweet corn. Have you got any around the area?
Yeah, but they haven't done that in many of years. Yeah, the weather was crap yesterday. Yeah. Well, today's supposed to be nice, but for the rest of the week after that, there we're
Yeah.
screwed.
Well, it's looking pretty crappy here. Pretty
Oh, we got
cloudy looking.
storms coming through here right now.
Okay, well, that must be I'm on the other side of the storms. Then they're going to hit you probably
It's,
first.
it's coming towards you. We haven't had the hardest part yet, but it's coming. There's no. I don't think there's much for lightning or anything, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to be pretty heavy downpours. So a lot of
Oh, jeez.
it's in the yellows, no reds or nothing. So
Jeepers.
Yeah. And well, at least they yeah. It's going to be 104 on Sunday here. too, on
yeah,
top
that's
of
what I
that.
was looking at too. Yeah, it was 104 on Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the day before 91, and the day after 95,
Yeah.
down to 86. Wasn't going to be bad at night though. 66, 68, 72, 63.
Yeah.
I've got it on right here. So yeah.
I'm sure Gary will pop in here this morning and
Yeah. Gary and the tank.
We got
Hey, Bottle Caps, long time no see. How you been doing? Nice to see you.
that was something else I didn't tell you about that lady hitting that gas meter. There was 2 meters there. She took out both.
Oh,
oh, jeez.
Yeah, they caught her down about 6, 7 blocks away. She was dragging one of the gas meters down the road.
dang.
You know, I'm never one to want to take away anybody's freedoms, especially driving, because that's a biggie. But
Wow.
there becomes a point. There becomes a point. You know, when I was sick there, I sure wasn't trying to drive.
Yeah.
Well, it's over. If you're over 70 years old here in Ontario, get involved in a motor vehicle accident. Doesn't matter if you're to blame or not. You got to go for a road test.
Really?
Yep.
Well, when I turn 70, I'm never going to leave the island, I guess, then.
Oh yeah. Yep. If you're involved in any kind of motor vehicle accident, doesn't matter. It's anything the cops show up for. Doesn't matter if you were driving or not. You're involved because you could have maybe avoided the accident.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm only 42 and I can only see out of one eye, so who knows? By then, I might not be able to drive.
Mm.
Good morning, everybody in the chat. If there's too many is in there. Oh.
I'm glad you're doing good there, Bottle Caps. Yeah, Bottle Caps from BC.
Out in BC. That's an awesome place to be, that's for sure. What part of BC are you in, Bottle Caps?
You gotta see Frank is coming on. Hey Frank, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Hey, the tank.
yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Just leaving the
Wow.
doctors and getting some blood tests and a whole bunch of different tests, but now I'm going home.
Oh, okay, okay. We've decided this morning we're canceling this weekend because of the weather. Frank, you hear us?
Oh, you backed right out again.
Yeah.
Okay, there he
There we
is.
Yeah, it's probably because I got out of the Wi-Fi zone and it went to cellular, so that's probably why it cut out.
Okay. Yeah, we're canceling this weekend because of the weather.
Okay.
It's going to be very bad weather. So, especially Sunday, it's going to be 104 Fahrenheit. So,
That's
it's
all.
and it's going to have thunder and lightning storms. So,
Yeah, thunder and lightning is not fun.
no, no. And
But-
Saturday, we're supposed to get rain also all day. So,
Okay.
so we cancel all that.
We'll just pick another get together and pick another date.
Yeah, we'll pick another day, probably at the end of August or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe the weather will be a little more reasonable.
Yeah.
And,
I gotta
and
go.
August,
I gotta go to.
I'm on
I gotta go to
vacation in
Sherbrooke.
August, so it's better.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. That's nice. I got to go to Sherbrooke around the 5th or something like that at Quebec, Roger. If that's okay, I might stop in for a coffee on the way through or something.
Yeah, it's right next door.
Yeah,
Right
it's
next door
close.
to my place. Yeah.
You're that close.
Yeah,
Morning, David.
I found a,
Morning,
I
everybody.
found a set of rims for my truck for a good deal. So,
Okay.
rims and tires. I couldn't find anything better than 1,200, and there's a guy there for $400.
Well, it's worth the trip.
Yeah, for sure, it's worth the trip.
Certainly
Hey,
one for
but
finding the
whiskey.
bargains.
What'd you buy? Did you buy a drone? No.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm saying Rex, one for finding the bargains.
Oh yeah.
That's the way it is, though. I'm thrifty and I'm a hillbilly, and that's all there is to it. We make things happen out of little bits of money if you can.
Wow, you look at what a week ago you drove down by my place to get that hook or whatever it was for the
Yep.
tractor.
So
Yeah,
Frank,
save myself a couple $100.
hey Frank, is this a regular test you gotta be doing for your blood test and all that, or is that something your company asks you to get done?
No, it's just regular blood tests for sugar blood tests and all that. And
Okay.
so it's just regular routine.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everything's good, Tank.
I hope so too. I want to live a long life. I want to go see my son's wedding.
There you go.
He's 10 now, so I got a long time to wait.
My son's 35, and I don't think I'll live long enough to see him married.
I'll
His
be happy if
partner
my
had no-
son moves out of his mother's house. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I got my blood test passed in August, so I just gotta choose the day I want to go.
Cool.
So besides that, right today the weather's not so bad today here. Yesterday they did all the haying in the front again. They
Okay.
started back up at 7 o'clock last night.
Wow.
Start picking it up. So
Hey, gentlemen.
hey,
Hey, Ely.
Yeah.
No E, just Hugh.
So yesterday I received by the mail an ABS porta potty that was 3D printed, and I glued
Okay.
it together live last night. It
Oh,
turned out
yeah?
really good. I'm happy with it. Yeah. So it's cool.
That's good.
Everything to scale. That's awesome, man. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Now, Frank,
Let's
here's
go
the thing.
porta potty.
Have you tried using it yet?
Well, I put my mini tank in there last night, so
Okay.
theoretically, yes, good size. And I do have a hose for the urinal to go down to the tank, so that's good. I found a gas line for a nitro gas line truck, and it was perfect size to fit in there, and I put that there, so
Nice.
it won't leak on the floor when the little guys go in there.
Blind Neil says, I almost texted Rick to pick me up a TV in Kitchener. 130 bucks,
TV.
42-inch.
Wow. So I'm gonna drive home, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Jack.
See you, Frank.
Yeah, see you, Frank.
See you later.
Go have something to eat.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so Hugh, we canceled everything for this weekend.
Oh, okay, you gotta try August.
Yeah. Well, the weather's crappy this weekend, so
Yeah.
just gotta tell Brant now. He should be showing up in the chat pretty soon.
Well, I think it's the smartest move. We'll have a much more enjoyable time if we can fly.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we'll have a good time sitting around the table for a day too, but you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're going to have that anyway, but just the flying was the extra part, right?
that's right. That's right. Well, it's gonna work out better because I would have had to leave Sunday morning like really early, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, my plan was I was going to come down, be there for Saturday morning and leave Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then be home
I was
here. If I left there at 9 o'clock, I'd be home by 6, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna do the surprise show up 8:30 tomorrow morning.
So you're gonna have to text all your friends there. You're getting in line to help you out with your signs there.
Yeah, I was just texting them right now.
Okay.
Well, my news for the
I'm
weekend.
gonna
We're going.
I'm gonna
away
back
as
out for
normal.
30 seconds, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, Rick.
What you're saying,
We're going
David?
away as normal. Yeah, my news is we're going away as normal
Yeah.
for the weekend, down near where the Ospreys are at Botergarten, but not at the Osprey place. And then I'm bringing Lindsay home, chucking her out, and going away by myself for a few days.
Oh, cool.
Wow, that's interesting.
Cool.
I've had enough. I'm running away. That's the.
You're running away, are you?
I need to get out of here, and it's still a month away before Lindsay's got holidays booked.
Yeah.
And I just need to get out of these 4 walls and for more time than.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and spend time in 4 other walls. No, but I'll be out at a castle or somewhere or
Nice.
something. Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Good morning, Geeks Fauna. What's up?
Morning, Sean.
Hey,
Hey,
Sean
good
in
Sean,
there.
how you doing? Yeah, so Paul was telling me to go fly around those tractors last night. I just didn't feel like flying around those tractors. I've done it so many times already.
I feel you.
they're taking weed off like crazy over here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I was
no,
up-
Sean.
I was out. I should have took the drone with me yesterday.
Uh.
No, there it is.
It's called
There's
me getting some peace and quiet.
Roger, I
Yeah,
think
'cause, Yeah.
it's time for you to hike up that mountain and fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about that for the past couple of days, that bloody place up there. So
Yeah.
we got a problem. It's just got Roxy. I always got to bring her with us.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And it's,
Okay, now I got 3 signs to do.
okay.
Got London, St. Thomas, and Port Stanley.
Okay. I got to ask my son if you want, because if Kim and I can't go flying on the freaking weekend. Well, I would like to go out today flying, but
Yeah.
with Kim, bring Kim up to the cottage area we used to have.
Can I share a screen from that there?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Ixvana, probably not. Not because I haven't got the data or I haven't got this, that, and the other, because as part of the reason is just to get away from tech and everything. I'm going to switch
Oh.
everything off and switch me off for 3 or 4 days.
I was at a picture for well, I was taking drones on that house yesterday.
What
That's
the hell?
what. That's not Photoshop, is it?
Yeah, it's Photoshop.
Okay. I was gonna
I
say.
said that to my customer. I thought I was for a joke, right? I got
Jeez.
Luminar, eh?
Okay.
And but anyways, I thought just for the because I knew that was a picture I wasn't going to use because I had the car in there and the neighbors, right? So
Okay.
anyways, so I got Luminar. You can put all kinds of things. You can put birds, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I put a 747 coming in.
As one is wont to do. Yeah.
Hey, oh, look at that! Took a picture just as a 747 coming in over the house. There's no airport within 20 miles. I'll handle that. So.
Yesterday, I was sitting on the balcony having a cigarette, and lucky I wasn't flying. I had about, I'm telling you, about 150 crows go by in a big, they call it a murder.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they were flying by here. Look, I wasn't ever going to stop the way they were going by.
Yikes.
And yeah, these guys makes the second time they did their haying already. They're going to be doing another one too, and probably at the end of or the beginning of September. So they're going to have three good harvests. But here in the front on the right hand side, that was alfalfa they pick up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pick it up it looks like a big snow blower, and it
Yeah.
throws into the trailers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
God,
Yeah.
imagine doing all that shit by hand. Remember when they had to use scythes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think they still do it down here in Mennonite country.
Mm,
Probably
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Eh?
yeah. Disconnecting from tech to reconnect with self. Okay, Blind Neil.
Yeah, that's about it. Hello, Inigo, Ryan. I just want a few days doing nothing. Maybe do some fishing, I'll do some photography, I'll do some video, but just get away from the computer for a bit.
Yeah. Indigo Rhino, good morning. Hope you're doing pretty good. John Coopy, good morning. Yeah, Geek Savannah says, will you do a live stream on the Go, Desmond?
Yeah, that's what the question was answering.
Yeah.
Basically, a long version of no.
I'm literally only on the computer when I'm hanging out with you guys these days. That's about
Yeah.
it. That's the only time I sit at my desk is to do a live stream.
Well, I got to do here edit when I do my aerials, right? So
Yeah. I used to do a lot of editing, but I'm not. I just haven't been flying lately.
Let's watch this.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack Sparky.
no, well, we got storms here, so not going to be harvesting wheat today, maybe over the weekend or something. Might get something.
Holy crap, that is a lot of birds.
That's almost like the movie The Birds, right?
Dang.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Holy shiznit. That's
Yeah,
pretty creepy.
What a shotgun would do there.
Well, you'd eat crow for a week.
Yeah. Hell.
I wonder why they flock in such large numbers. Those are
Oh,
called grackles.
Wow.
Wow.
like to try and fly a drone in that.
The grackles, though. Yeah.
I've never even heard of a grackle before.
Dang, that's a lot of birds. Thanks for sharing that there, Jack Sparky.
Indeed.
We have something like that similar here in the fall, eh?
Yeah. Well, here sometimes my next door neighbor has to go out with a shotgun and shoot it up in the air because there's so many in his trees. I can hear them from all here, and they make a hell of a lot of noise when there's a bunch of them like that.
Yeah.
He goes out with a shotgun, shoots it up in the air, get rid of them.
How many times per year should I wash the Rodney Bell mug?
Well,
twice. That's about all I'm doing. That's every morning. I just rinse it, put the coffee back in.
Is it
But I
well
noticed there's
coated?
little
Is it well
chunks,
coated inside?
extra flavor.
Well, you've got to be careful not to take that coating off.
That's right. That's right.
I do hate it when Lindsay gets hold of my teacup and cleans it because I've got to build up the layer again.
What is she thinking?
Yeah, it's funny. I got a text from another agent there for that Port Stanley one. I put the sign up July the 3rd, and it's coming down already.
Wow.
Sold quick, huh?
Oh, nothing
Wow.
lasts here more than 2 weeks right now.
Wow.
Blind
Usually,
Neil,
you get a
Is that-
single family home, and sold in a couple days.
Yeah.
Wow.
when it says a murder of crows and they collect to kill off the old and the sick, Blind Neil, are we talking about the birds or are we going full Hitchcock on this? Leading on from Paul's picture there, this is one I took back in the 80s. Well, sorry, it's not one picture. I have got a cleaned up version of it, but I can't find it. And I'll, if you don't mind, Roger, I'll just share it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See it.
There you go.
Wow.
That's a Nimrod doing a wing over the Capitol building.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
The fact that the Nimrod probably never got within 150 miles of the Capitol buildings, by the by.
Oh, that's also photoshopped?
No, that's not Photoshop. That's the old-fashioned Photoshop.
What do you mean?
Splicing two prints
Oh, okay.
together.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's two slides sandwiched
Superimposed.
and
Gotcha.
exposed. Yeah.
Talking about all those birds, I can remember when I was a lot younger, not really a lot younger, over in Pinafore Park here, it was really cold and they had a lot of birds, but they brought the fire department out and hosed them all down. They froze, all fell down.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it was
quite
some
a way
kind
to
of-
get rid of them.
Yeah, it was a way to get rid of them or something, but because they're all dying anyways, eh? But
Yeah.
well, they don't do that nowadays, compete or something. But
Morning, John Cupid.
Mr.
Hi,
John
Coopy.
Coopy's in the house.
Hi, Go Fish.
And
It
go
was
fish.
Go
that
fish,
trip
good morning.
was a great trip. I might do a throwback Thursday on it one day, but there's some pictures in there that I shall not show anybody. He says here, holding hand up. And when I was back then in the Air Force, some of those pictures would have got the people involved shot. Hung, drawn, and quartered. Most of them are probably too old to worry about that now. Let's just say we were doing things we shouldn't have been doing with aircraft.
Well,
I'll leave
the thing
it
about
at
your Nimrod picture is I knew it couldn't be right because I just couldn't imagine a foreign military airplane going over the Capitol building. That just seemed, maybe an American C-130 or something, but not a Nimrod. That's just,
Yeah,
I know
but
we're allies and all that, but
Yeah, no, if we'd have been over the Capitol like that, we'd been flat, coming in, bomb doors. Oh, no, sorry.
yeah. What's up, Go Fish? How you doing, buddy? Swift Fox, what's up?
Hi, Swift Fox.
Oh, so Fox. Yeah.
I love that name, Swift Fox. It's a cool channel.
You have been talking to Paul, have you there, Roger? How he made out with his steps?
Not yesterday, but I haven't seen him this morning.
I can't believe he tore all that shit apart himself. That's too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
Hey, Swift Fox. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Go Fish. How you doing?
Okay, I haven't burned DVDs for a long time, and I forgot the program I was using. Because if I burn a DVD on my computer, it's only good for computers. It's not good for the DVD player. So yesterday I started looking at Nero again. That's when I used to do it with.
Yeah.
But apparently Nero takes a hell of a lot of space on the computer.
Should be that big.
Uh,
Maybe a couple of gigs or something.
don't think
Because
it
I
took
was
that
looking at
much,
that.
really.
Because I wanted to, like, you know, burn DVD so I can play on the DVD player, not the
Yeah.
not computer.
It's going to take up a lot of RAM while it's burning because it's
Yeah.
going to cache all that data. So when you're using, like when you're burning, you're not going to be able to use your computer for anything else probably.
Okay.
You know, like you'll have to burn the DVD. That might take an hour and then you won't
Yeah.
be able to touch your computer at all.
Yeah.
That's just my guess.
Because I burned the DVD last night. It took me 5 minutes. But you only have to
Really?
play it on-
Yeah, but it's Windows has got a built-in burner now, but it doesn't do
okay.
ISOs.
Okay.
It doesn't do ISOs, so you can't take it and put it on a DVD player. You can only play it
Right.
on
That's
the
what I'm talking about.
computer.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, Nero's one I've used.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Blind Neil. That's what I'm
Yeah.
using, but I can't play it on a DVD player.
But Roger, don't you normally watch all your stuff on your computer anyway?
Yeah, I do, but Kim doesn't,
Okay, so gotcha.
because
That's
you've
okay.
got piles of DVDs already copied from.
For upstairs.
Nice
Okay,
to do that.
I gotcha.
Yeah, Nero's a reasonable one. I've used that in the past. And the thing with Nero, Roger, is that machine you've got will just whistle with it because I mean, I've used Nero on the latest versions on my old machine, which did it okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
I'll probably upload the Nero this afternoon.
there's loads of them out there though. Find one you like using. That's the
Yeah.
A solution I like even better is to use something like an Android box with VLC to watch the movies on another TV or something, as opposed to using a DVD player.
Mm.
And then you don't have to do any processing. You just copy the file to the thumb drive, you stick it in the Android box, and play it, right?
I got Google Chrome, so I just cast it from my phone, my iPad, or my computer, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just,
my computer Windows. I'm sure it's got software in it that can cast as well. So
Yeah.
if he wanted to put it on his PC but watch it on a telly, he could cast to that.
Okay.
That's if it's a smart TV. And on
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna
it
say
has to be a smart TV. Mine's
Yeah.
not a smart TV. The Chromecast goes in the back, right?
Because
Oh, you have a
all my films come out VLC.
yeah.
That's why, and it doesn't play on a DVD player. He's gonna try to do it on the PlayStation, see if it plays. But
Probably won't on the PlayStation because the PlayStation has built-in security.
Okay.
Yeah.
it would probably work on an Xbox because it's the same format, it's the same Windows. It's
But I got a DVD player that's got a built-in hard drive, and I copied a lot of train shows onto, like, you know, watch them and I record them at the same time or watch them later or whatever, right? But the problem is you can't take it off of.
They make it very hard. They really they've really put a lot of
Encryption and stuff.
Yeah.
encryption and stuff in. Yeah, that makes it very difficult.
That's
Like what
I just from my phone to Xbox.
do you know how I watch all my movies is I have a small computer, just a crappy laptop hooked up to the TV, and I play everything on VLC with just an HDMI cable to the TV.
Yep.
Just because that's, you know, but then you have to have another laptop attached to the TV. So obviously that's more expensive than a DVD player.
Yeah,
But
Neil. Yeah.
But on Chromecast, everything that you're going to send through Chromecast has to be on the same, what do you call it? The same, not circuit, but the same
network.
gigahertz. Everything has to be on the same circuit as what Chromecast is.
Yeah.
Like if you got a 2.4 and a 5 gig router, everything has to be on the 2.4 in order to cast. So
Jack Sparky's on his break at work. That's good. That's good. Thanks for coming in, Jack Sparky.
Sorry, guys. I had to just make a couple of calls and arrange some plans there now that we're not going.
Okay.
It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow night, right? So I figured if I'm going to be around, I probably might want to show up for that.
Yeah. True.
Are you staying or are you going to go to Manitoulin in the meantime?
No, I'm going to leave tonight for Manitoulin, drive back tomorrow daytime, and then do that. And then Saturday morning, go home again.
God, man.
Jackson RC Aviation. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got nice weather.
You need frequent flyer miles, bud.
I did 3 years with a suspended driver's license due to ex-wife horse shit, right? So I'm just making up time.
Too bad you
It's
couldn't
funny,
pick up a passenger or something, eh?
Yeah, when we got to court, it was hilarious. The judge looks at her and said, "Was he not paying you the whole time?" She's like, "Yeah." "Well, why didn't you sign off his license?" "Well, I didn't think I had to." The judge just looked at her. He'll never take it again from me. I had every receipt, all my ducks in order. They're like, "Sir, you could have got into court earlier." I said, "No, I couldn't. It took us this long to get here."
Mhm.
So I love driving. I'm addicted to driving. It's like flying. It's that freedom of flying. I still
Love
get
it.
that same feeling driving.
That's good. That's awesome, man.
Somebody made a comment that I should get a truck driver's license and do that, which would be kind of interesting.
I drove
Actually, could be
transport
good.
for 28 years. I've had enough driving.
Yeah.
My son wanted to do that, and I looked at him. I started laughing. I says, "You with your road rage? I don't think so."
Come on, drop the hammer.
Yeah, when I get on with him, I keep on telling him, "Are you calm today?"
I used to suffer a little bit from road rage. Now I just drive a big enough truck that I don't give a shit. Whatever. Do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. And
Things are a little better now, but when I first started out trucking, they wouldn't even let you sleep. You
Yeah.
know,
What do you mean?
once you go miles and miles and miles and get there, like a just-in-time load, and never stop to have any sleep. I remember I did 3 trips back to back from Windsor, Ontario, down to down in Georgia, hauling tomato plants. And anyways, I had 3 trips back to back with about 4 hours sleep. And I pulled into the yard, and the guy said to me, he said, "Well, drop that trailer, hook onto that one. I got you back being loaded tomorrow morning." I said, "No, you don't." I says, "I'm going to go over in the corner of that parking lot, had 8 hours sleep, and then I'll head down." "Oh, no, I haven't got time for that crap." Yeah, you're right. We don't have time for that crap.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Rick, Blind Neil says, if you need a road trip, buddy, Rick, I'm bored as heck and my camera batteries are charged.
there we go.
Neil is ready to go.
That I may take you on that Sherbrooke trip if you're interested. It's just going to be a straight down and straight back kind of thing with a quick coffee in the middle. But
There's a lot of Tim Hortons on the way down.
no,
Talk about Tim Hortons, but I can't stay on too long. Like I said, I got some driving again to do today. So,
Okay.
well, I'll probably stay on until about 10. Then I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I did drywall last night, so I could be on today.
That's hardcore
What
dedication.
state
but-
are you supposed to be coming down to Sherbrooke?
The first weekend, the Saturday. I think it's the 5th or 6th or some nonsense like that.
Okay.
I can't see the calendar here.
Of next month.
Yeah.
So you can still have those bloody tires?
Well, he better since I already paid him for them.
Don't forget you're dealing with people here in Quebec, eh?
Yeah, but
Oh, this.
this guy, SD, rides a motorcycle with my father. He won't fuck me out of it. They're good guys. He's a good guy. Good guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a connection link up thing.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Just
no,
good
he's
to
a
know.
good guy.
He's a friend of ours. You know
He
what
was
I'm
in jail
saying?
with my dad for like 10 years. Now he's a born again Christian guy, and he's got a wife and
Wow.
kids. And yeah,
Okay.
Hey,
Wow.
Hugh, we had one of those guys the other day. Got shot to death there in Hamilton.
I heard about that. Yeah.
yeah, but the thing with that guy is, man, they've been trying to kill that guy for 10 years. Okay,
Or
so
more.
it's just a matter of time that they were going to catch him.
Yeah. They wiped out all of his family before him. So,
Oh yeah.
They already
Like
shot him a year ago.
surprise.
he was a kingpin of the mafia. So they had to get him out. Brian Gearby, how you doing? Hey, Night Train. Good morning. Good morning.
I think
Well, geez, I
mafia around here is the Hell's Angels, isn't it?
Nope.
They okay, so I'm gonna say this real quickly. They run the show, but the boy that got killed ran the show.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're tied together, totally tied
Ryan
together.
Hamilton. Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
No, they are. It's not probably.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do anything like that to the kingpin of the drone hub. Jeepers.
Damn. We're gonna tell you how to fly your drone, and you're gonna listen because we're only gonna tell you once. You don't go above 400. You hear me now?
I gotta change that hummingbird juice out there in the gallery this morning. I don't know how the hell ladybugs get into that blade thing.
Oh, you know what I saw crawling across my security camera last night? A big, huge, fuzzy caterpillar. At first, I thought it was a squirrel or maybe a porcupine because it was like all kinds of quills and things. It was a great big friggin'
Caterpillar.
bug, some kind of bug. Yeah. I'll show you the
That's
video.
wild.
It was really weird.
I had to shut down the Wise cams here. The ex doesn't want to be watched on camera. I guess she doesn't like it.
Yeah, it's where you had the
Oh
camera.
yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, I shouldn't have stuck it in her bedroom. I knew something was wrong there.
You see the little quills and everything?
Yep. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Crawling down the. That was really weird.
That's cool, Brian. Nice to hear that.
Morning,
You know when
Brian.
you open your basement door, like me, my basement's all cement with those big boulders and everything, okay?
Yeah.
Usually when you open up the basement door, it's all damp and you get a cool breeze coming out of there.
Yeah.
Yesterday I opened up the basement door and freaking big heat wave hit me. Poof! A bunch of heat.
It's weird.
I asked my son, I says, when you went downstairs to close the heating off, did you turn them the right way? Yeah. Well, I don't think so. It's not supposed to be freaking like Florida downstairs in the basement. It's supposed to be cool.
Yeah.
And it's a big heat that hit me when I opened the door up. I said, I think you put them right to the end. Well, okay, I'll go by tonight, check them out. He's coming by tonight to check them out.
Oh, wow.
Because I can't make it down in the basement, man. That's you got to take a ladder to go down and everything. So,
Oh.
yeah. So I have a feeling, and I told him, if my electricity bill's out freaking a lot there, you're gonna know about it.
Oh, no.
I told him, oh, by the way, bring your freaking glasses with you.
Well, if the daughter-in-law was there that day, maybe he was distracted by the power of the V.
Nah. Was she?
You know how guys get it? Yeah, the power of the V. It starts here and goes down like a V.
God.
The power of the V. Trying to be not crude here.
Okay.
Come on, you.
I got you.
Yeah, it's okay, Brian. Put the link in. Yeah, no problem, Brian. Yeah, I know, Brian. You know, it's supposed to be cool because we used to open it up every summer for the cool
Air come out of the basement. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I opened up that door, the heat hit me right in the face. Oh no, something's wrong.
Well, my crawl space has a vent on one side of the house and then on the other side of the house, and we shut them in the winter, but in the summer you open them and it helps to keep the air through so it doesn't get moldy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody check out that link.
All out flying this morning?
I don't know. I didn't check the ship cam this morning.
I don't think so with the storms in the area. I don't think you'd be flying.
Oh, probably not. I'll be right back.
Nice flight, Brian.
Ship going by right now. It's not raining. Oop. There I go. And the Algo Canada is about 10 minutes behind it. So there is a couple ships going through right now.
Paul said no. Paul's in the chat. He said no.
Oh, is he? Okay.
It's raining up here 2 hours north of him. Okay.
We're rain here right now, down in south of, just north of the Lake Erie there.
Get a beard, Roger. Get a beard. No, as a matter of fact, I got new razors coming in today. I ordered them from Amazon. Here you
Louis
pay-
B. Floyd.
Here you pay $25 for 4 razors
What?
for the replacement. They call Fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That seems very expensive.
and on Amazon they're $18 to deliver it at the door. So
That's the great part about having a beard. I just shave this little patch
Yeah.
every couple of days. That's all I do. It doesn't take much.
Shave? What shave?
Shave, yeah, you don't shave.
Yeah,
Caveman. Caveman
Yeah.
David.
that's $25. That's besides the tax on top of that. So
Wow, Brian's new video is really good. There's a lot of really, really diverse scenery.
Gotta go see
All
that.
kinds of different areas he's flying in.
yeah,
All sorts of scenery which he just avoids hitting.
Yeah.
Louis B. Floyd, how you been doing, Louis? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Mr. Brown?
Dollar Shave Club is it good? What my friends have told me. We don't have that here. I heard about it and I checked up. We don't have that here, Blind Neil. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing there. Good there. Yeah, I'm still looking at your video there, Brian.
Yeah.
I just got the music on.
Yeah, good thing you're sitting down watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good music on that, too. Well, I guess I'll be doing some gardening this weekend. My wife is off for the weekend, so she has plans.
Uh-huh. Oh, we're not going to be seeing you for the weekend.
Not too much. Not too much. In the morning, a little bit, maybe I'll come on, but when she's up, we're gonna.
I
Be
just,
outside.
hey, Paul, how you doing?
Hey, Paul.
Everybody doing?
I just
Morning,
got
Paul.
we got an alert here. It says severe storms may bring torrential rain, strong winds, and a tornado or two in parts of Ontario today.
So what you up to this morning there, Paul? Murray?
Well, let's see. I hurt most of the night long, on and off, on and off, on and off. Kept taking more and more pills.
Sorry to hear that.
Kidneys felt like they were going to explode. But, it is what it is. Yesterday, I was planning on doing more work on the ramp, but my buddy couldn't come over. So we were going to do it today, and now it's raining until about noon or so. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Guess you're going to have to dump out some more pneumonia there before you close up that balcony.
Well, what I have is I've got those bags that hot pepper came in. So
Oh, they did? Oh, okay.
Kind of wondered if they come in.
I thought about putting it down yesterday, but because of rain coming and the fact that it was a little bit windy, Lynn's told me I don't want to be spreading that around when it's windy.
No.
You'll be
No.
sucking it in.
Yep.
Carpenter Rick, I'll put you on mute. Yeah, you don't want to do that when it's windy.
That's what she said. Hey, I heard you talking about your basement though, Roger, and a little bit of trivia that probably most of these people don't know is that one Men in Black movie took Roger's basement kind of an inspiration for the movie where the little people were living in the train locker. And that's what's going on down. There's a whole community in his basement.
You guys just catch that little leg shot there. The ex-wife was just standing in the window with the video on, with not too many clothes on.
Is she camera shy or what?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think she realized it was pointed towards her. Dog was eating the fence. I had to get the hose out. So were the skunks back last night, Paul?
No, they were not. That I know of. I didn't stay up all night watching the cameras, and I haven't really reviewed them, but I do not think so. The squirrels are still looking for their peanuts, though, but they're looking for them on the other side of the driveway.
Squirrel's looking for his penis? What?
Go figure.
He has little peanuts, not big kahunas, little peanuts.
So your trapper still has to put the traps down, just the same, right? Because you paid him for the month.
Well, the month ends on Tuesday, and he doesn't come back till Monday.
Well, I mean, he's got.
So therefore, if he sets the traps up, I'm going to have to pay him another 1 month's fee plus the $60 a head.
No, because he took his vacation and put the traps up. He should owe you that.
He should.
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe I'll give you 2 weeks grace because you went away.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, we can all put a whole bunch of real crappy reviews on his site.
Yeah.
No
problem.
Our senior fellow here.
Actually, I think he's kind of more of a good old boy, word of mouth type of thing.
Okay.
Because he hasn't listed any.
Well, we can all write to the local paper then.
You tell him, look, you went on vacation without even warning me, and I paid you, so you owe me those days. Put the traps up.
Yeah.
Local trapper, Screws, local resident.
Well, the only thing that I'm thinking is, yeah, I agree with you guys 100%. But now that I've put down the ammonia and I'm going to put down red pepper, is are the skunks ever going to come back?
Yeah,
Well,
really. Yeah.
Yeah, well, tell them to put them by the fence, or by the
Or the back fence?
yeah. Put them by the back fence. Because they'll stay away from your house. They'll go closer to the fence, I think.
Well, it's in their memory. They're going to keep coming back and checking it out the area. It's just if you make it inhospitable for them, they won't stay.
I thought I saw at dusk last night from across the street, them kind of looking across the street at me from the bushes, And I swear, and I can't be sure because I didn't see it that good, but I swear one of them, a sucker, put his paw up like this and gave me the middle finger.
Hey, Philly Drone, how you doing?
And then also the other night, Lynn and I were watching the cameras, and all of a sudden the neighbor right directly across me is out looking around his house with a flashlight.
That's okay. They've moved on. You don't have to pay his removal fees.
No. But yeah, I'm just kind of, I just don't know what to think about. I'm thinking that maybe I should go out there and get that pepper on the ground while the ground is still damp, because maybe it'll stick more. But
not use the whole bag, just put a little bit in there to
a little
deter it.
bit just to get it started.
Yeah.
But see, I still have to walk there in that dirt to put the boards back down and screw them down. So What my original thought was is as I put a few boards down, sprinkle, 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 put some more boards down, sprinkle, sprinkle, as I'm backing out.
That's probably not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you
otherwise,
could put some there where that those stringers go up against your cement wall off to the side.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely put some down along here, but I also have that coyote urine coming today too.
Oh, you got
Oh, you
some
do?
coming.
Got some.
Good. Good.
So I was thinking I might put like, these posts go down in the ground. I might put some coyote urine on there, like the coyotes came and peed on it, marked their spot.
Exactly. Yep. But so generally, I've seen them hunker down as opposed to lift their leg, Paul. But it's a good idea because it'll soak into the wood and stay a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also those let me share it again. I was thinking that if I take some of that coyote urine and put it on these cross members here
Yeah.
underneath, that maybe it would soak in a little bit to the wood.
Yeah, to keep a residual smell for a little while for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I bought a bunch of it. So
You want to pour it into one of those spray bottles, Paul, a
Yeah.
clean spray bottle.
is it real? Is it just asking you guys?
It's
Is
thin.
it real liquidy or is it thick like molasses?
No, it's really thin. The stuff that I
Okay.
have anyway, the stuff that I got for hunting, yeah, it's thin.
So I can spray it then.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. Because you can buy it in a spray bottle.
Well, mine didn't come in a spray bottle. I wish it would. But I was thinking like all along here,
Yep.
all these posts on both sides, if I would, like it was marking his territory. Like,
If you
do
and if,
they mark like a dog?
Oh yeah, but they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
lift their leg usually. Well, not that I've
Oh.
seen anyway.
when you fill the container, make sure to do it outside. The stuff don't have a sweet smell.
Oh, yeah, coyote urine has
Yeah.
a real. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all new to this stuff, and that's just. I don't know what to think about it all, but it's. I got to take care of my Mia,
For sure. I wonder how Mia's gonna react to that coyote urine.
She's not gonna like it.
No.
She'll stay away from it. Yeah.
Oh, she don't go up there anyway, so
That's the funniest thing I've heard in a long time, Sean.
What did Sean say?
The last comment about Philly drone life.
Yeah. Somehow that is a real stretch. Absolutely. Yeah, Michael. Michael's been getting a lot of video up though. He's but he's been getting enough super chat in order to get his hair braided here pretty soon, I would imagine.
We're all just jealous because he has hair.
Well, that too. But I mean, if he braided it and put it on a top bun, isn't that like Middle Eastern or what
Oh,
is
not a man bun. Oh man.
what is it?
no.
What is it? The culture, but there is a culture in the world that does that, isn't there?
I don't
What?
know.
Is it Chinese or whatever that where it's up?
I told
The
my
Sikhs,
son if
that's-
you ever, did a man bun, believe me, don't come here because I will cut it off.
we'll
I
pin you
will
down.
cut
I'll be right back. I
Please
gotta
don't.
grab a coffee.
Okay.
Please, let's not get me started on this.
Well, Michael's viewership is really climbing, and I'm happy for him. He's getting a lot of people watching and a lot of good comments.
Good for you, Mike.
He works real hard at it, and the real Michael isn't quite the wild man you see on his videos, Not that he isn't Michael, but he's much more calm and reserved and in person most of the time, unless he and Sharon have gotten it wound up.
He might have been a little wound up last night. I happened to be watching a live program for an hour or so.
Yeah. Well, what happens is if you ever see a video where Michael is a little bit calmer, it's probably the 7th or 10th video he's done the day, and his voice is starting to go. If you catch him first thing in the morning, like a sunrise, no, his tank is full, then he's on a roll.
He's got the full dynamic range.
Yep.
That's a good one. Good morning, 3X. What's up, Ron?
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Good times.
I'm getting
Does
annoyed
anybody
now.
get any new drone stuff or anything new in the community to chat about?
Everybody's talking about that new Skydio at the moment, aren't they? It's
Yeah, the Skydio 2 is
well, no, that
is coming out with this. The Skydio X
yeah.
is going to be a $15,000 to $20,000 drone. So I don't know too many people that are going to buy it.
No kidding.
Paul, what was the resolution on your drone with the FLIR, the infrared?
With my infrared, the Enterprise,
Yeah.
the Enterprise was less than when I bought the infrared camera that went on the bottom of my Inspire, which allowed you to spin it around and everything else. But I think it was like 710 or somewhere in that area.
So
These
it
new
was
ones-
it wasn't full HD, but it was HD kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
'cause
new
the,
one that they're coming out with, I think, is what, 12 something.
No, the infrared is, or the FLIR is only about 320 by 256 or something. It's really, really low res.
Because that's what I had was like, I think 320.
Yeah, but they're using this slicing technology that the Canon's been using for doing star shots with for a while, and it's in mobile phones and things as well, which increases the resolution, so you get a better.
Well,
picture.
and there's a lot of things like you say, David, they can do electronically to
Yeah.
enhance the videos and it's all up to how comfortable and how quick you are at manipulating your settings. You know, because like my settings, you have to set temperatures and all kinds of stuff. And when you're in the air, you know, it's like, that's when you want to have two people flying it, like the Inspire. When I had infrared on it, I could have handed another controller to somebody that manipulate the camera and everything while I
a
flew.
pilot and an operator, yeah.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna make you a host. I'm gonna go make a coffee.
Okay.
I sent the link to Philly a long time ago and the 3X drones.
Oh, so Michael got the invite. Is he not going to respond? He's starting to act a little like Mr. Koopy.
I don't know.
I think he's off doing his hair and his makeup before he comes on,
Before he comes on, yeah.
getting all spiffed up.
Actually, pouring rain here right now.
Yeah, I was just looking at the sky thinking I might have to cut this short soon.
Yeah, you're going to get the storm that is still coming through. It's supposed to clear us, but it's at an angle heading out into Lake Huron, and it's
Well, if you
slowly
look-
working its way that way.
If you look at the door behind me in the reflection, you can see the clouds are getting pretty dark.
Yeah. I also see your pupper dog. It says, "Hey, hey."
Let me out.
Hey, let me out again so I can come in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out.
Well, you know what? In his mind, it says, at least it gives Rick something to do.
Well, he's all wet. He's all wet. I sprayed him with the hose because he was chewing the fence.
Ah.
He's being a bad boy this morning. He needs to get home up north for a few days there and straighten him back out.
Does he like it up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the only bad part is that he likes to give Rick some things more to do because he'll chase bears for miles, and then
Yeah.
Rick's got to go find them.
And that's the problem. And he sits down beside them when they're dead and howls like a goof. Boo! Because he doesn't remember how to get home.
Put a tracking collar on him.
Well, there's a thought.
Yeah, but you see how bushy he is? Good luck getting that to stay on his neck.
Those aren't cheap either.
No, they're worth it though. You'd puke if you knew what I paid for this dog.
Hello, Gary.
Hey, how are you today?
Or
Hey,
as,
Gary.
or as Hugh calls you, Gory.
Huge.
Mr. Brant Ariels is in the house. What's up?
Hey, so how's everybody today?
Good.
Doing good.
So I hear we're off then, eh?
Yeah, 70% rain. Thunderstorms.
So I guess it's up to Roger and you guys collectively that are really going to go, 100% planning on it, is to pick an appropriate date in August. Or if not in August, maybe the first couple of weeks September. I don't know. Because Roger has had the Roger Palooza was last July, but he also had one, I think it was early October or the end of September last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, we got a full cast in here today. Louis P. Floyd, Louis P. Floyd, Louis P. Floyd, Mikey from Philly Drone Life. Go Fish Office. Hello. 3X Drones. Oh boy. Fly Neo. All the way from Elliott Lake.
Yeah, I see it, Michael. Sorry. I had the private chat on the right-hand screen when Roger told me he was going to get a coffee, and then I keep forgetting to go down to the chat and click on it, and then it takes it back to the live chat.
I don't see the private chat.
Private chat. Well, no, it was just Roger and I were talking because he said to me that he was going to get a coffee and letting me know that he made me the administrator, and it was still up there on the private chat. So by clicking on the chat button again, it takes you back to live chat.
I got it. Yeah. I got. I can talk to everyone, or I can talk to Paul Murray, the host.
Yep. Yeah, you can go ahead and type in whatever you want there, and to everybody, and tell them they're all a bunch of no good.
I'll tell you, Paul. I've been on it. I'm in such a rage over this mask thing. I got all these Karens in the world are complaining to Brantford about having mandatory masks. Nobody gets it. They just don't understand. They all think they have the right to infect me. It's unbelievable.
Well, I think it should be, if you don't want to wear a mask and you get within 6 feet of me, I should be allowed to punch you in the mouth.
Yeah.
If you're going to put me in jeopardy, then that should be fair.
Here's where it starts. My daughter works in retail. She faces 80 to 100 people a day, right? And then comes home. Now, my wife had a pancreatic attack 10 years ago where her pancreas digested itself, right? She's really compromised. And if my daughter brings it home from her work, that's the end of it.
Yep.
And somebody says they have the right to not wear a mask, it's unbelievable.
Well, in today's world, if you can't wear a mask for whatever reason, get a damn face shield.
Get a face shield or stay home. Order it on.
Exactly. Because there's alternatives. Because I just ordered 6 face shields and 2 and 4 of the baseball caps that have the face shield on them.
Hey, Gary, how you doing?
And for all this is the NRA. They brought this "it's my right to do whatever I want" stuff
Yeah.
forward.
Hey, Michael's here.
My 1 minute. I'll fix the thing here. Give me a.
Yeah. Okay, Gary, we canceled everything for the weekend, Gary.
Yeah, I heard. We were discussing.
Okay.
I'm going to share this with everybody, Gary, and you might want to use it to explain to the people who won't wear masks why they should.
Why they should?
Yeah.
To protect everybody around them. It's just
a different look at it.
Peeing on the leg.
Oh.
That's a good
You know,
one. That's really good.
Though, really, it makes sense, right? Like,
There you go.
you shouldn't have to lay it out in layman's terms like that, but
Wish I could get this stop and sharing working properly. Yeah, there we go.
That's a good one, David.
Their freedoms are infringed. You know, I want to say, look, I'm going to start driving on the left because it's my right.
No, it's my left. Or is that your right? Who's on first?
I just got that. Just got that. It's my right. Oh man, it's early. Wowzers. Hello, Gary. Hello, Roger. Hello, Paul. Hello, you. And hello, Hodges, David, and Carpenter Rick. Hello, sir.
God, we only need one more for the Brady Bunch.
I know.
Or we could play Hollywood Square.
Hollywood Square is almost there.
I'll take huge to block.
Very nice video this morning, Gary. You posted.
I didn't post a video.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No. My computer won't render video.
Well, I watched a video from you this morning. Was it from last week?
What was it? Was it scratching dirt?
No, it was you zipping around a boat. Hold on. Let me see. Now you make me think. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Please, you're
Oh,
somebody email that to me, please. That's awesome.
Hey, Gary, you must have posted that video on Canada Post website, did you?
I can't.
Yeah, it says 1 hour ago. CSL St. Laurent.
That was Paul Murray.
It says Bent Real Production. Stop. Are you messing with me?
Oh, I'm Brant Ariels. I'm not.
Brand Aerials, not Real Productions.
Oh, for the love of God.
It's Brant Aerials.
Half a
But it
duty.
looks
Half a
the
duty.
same. I'm old, man. So I've been calling this guy Gary.
Michael, you know what? It's been good if you thought it was me.
He probably is going, what the hell's that Michael talking Matt Gary? My name is Dan, you know.
Dude, I've been calling. Guys, I've been burying on this. Oh, my God. What is his name? Dan? His
No,
name?
I don't know.
I don't
I don't know, but it's
But you're
not
joking.
Gary, I would bet.
Oh my God, please tell him if anybody knows. If you're out there, Bent Rail, I'm sorry. You're Gary. Oh, shit. I'm going to apologize. Sorry.
So everybody, how's everybody doing besides that?
Doing better. I like the levity that David brought to on my mask. My mask rant.
Well, I have to apologize to everybody. The great skunk hunt that I had a couple of nights ago didn't turn out, but we did have fun.
Oh, it was. It was. I said it was like watching paint dry, and I like watching.
Like you like watching your grass go brown, right?
Well, I think what happened is when I added the extra cameras and lighting, they said, not happening.
So,
Well, I probably had your scent on it too, eh? So
Yeah.
I said, dude, whoever you are, why didn't you say something? I've been calling you Gary for months. Why haven't you said something? So anyway, let's see how it responds.
Well, he probably thought in the chat you were talking to a Gary that's in the chat.
Well, he's, I don't know. Paul,
well, it
but-
might be funny if his name is Gary.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great? Oh, how lucky would I? Well, I'm giving myself away now.
I sent you that
Oh,
email,
man.
Rick.
Oh, Rick's now got that picture. I'm sure he's not. You aren't going to share that, are you, Rick?
Oh, I would never do that. Never.
Hey, how's your mom doing with the new truck?
She loves it. I'm jealous. But whatever.
Well, you got a heck of a buy on that truck.
You know, on both of those trucks, I got a super deal. Even everything I bought this year, I got a good deal. Oh, look at that. It's beauty.
Okay, that now you see the house there on the left of the road?
On
Yeah.
my left or your left? The one that,
Right beside the silo.
okay, because on my screen that's on the right, but
Oh, okay. See that golden brown?
yeah.
That's my lawn.
Wow, you kidding me?
That's my
Yeah,
house.
we had to fly around that silo for a point of interest for the advanced flight review.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good looking spot, Gary.
Oh
Now
my
you see the
God.
spot across the road
Yeah.
with all the green grass?
Yeah.
That's the people that water, and they water every day, and they cut the grass every day.
Wow. Well, which one's yours again, Gar?
The one with the pool. Gary's got the pool.
That whole ground is yours? This whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the pool.
I hate you, man. That's not fair. Do you see what I got?
Michael lives in a little 2-story bang to bang next to each other.
The white building there isn't mine. So mine ends at the trees. So the other patch over by the silo, that's not mine. I just
Well, what about all this green grass that your drone is over? Is that yours?
That's corn.
That's crops. That's somebody else.
Is that your? Oh, it's not your crop. Gotcha.
No.
Oh, okay. So it's you just live on that little patch and you can't leave that. Okay.
Yeah, I got
everything else has got you.
Well, it's not little, Michael. What's the size of it? How wide and how?
It's about 3/4 of an acre. It's 180 feet deep and 160 feet wide.
Wow.
That would take you down to the next street, Michael.
Oh my God. And to be able to look out, to get beyond them trees and look out and see that gigantic.
Here's something to think about, Philly. Here's something to think about, Philly. Sell your house. Go to the country.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm getting there, Raj. I'm working my mom right now. It's all her, but we're working her. Trust me.
We can fly over to that pond from the house.
Oh,
that pond gives away where you live, Gary.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'll go back here.
Look at
that's the farm across the street. Hold on.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I love it.
But Tommy pooping there?
Shipping containers?
This is the same flight. There's the pond. It's kind of green. Usually there's geese and ducks in there, but I don't know where they went today. You'll see some birds fly by.
A lot of algae.
Yeah, lots of algae.
Now, where is this again? What state?
Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada. Okay.
Yeah, and you see my house is across the way there, just where that truck just went by.
Yeah.
And so I live in that little forest in there.
Wow.
Gary, just in the future, if you go to share a video, I have found what helps is when you select what you want to share, there's 2 little boxes down below. You click those, and it clears up some of this.
The jerking.
The jerky.
Oh yeah, you've said that before, Paul. We're on Zoom, right?
On Zoom, when you're highlighting the box you want to show, right below there's 2 little boxes that says enhanced and something else.
Video, sound, and video.
Yeah.
Click them both. Oh, get out of here! I didn't know
Freight
that.
elevators there off in the distance. I did a
Look at that.
shot of that. That's where my internet comes from, on the top of that silo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they broadcast that to my house.
Wow.
So that's my internet connection.
But that's what open space living is like, Michael.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine. I'll bet you the air smells different, right? I mean, it's got to smell different because
For
we
sure.
smell toilets. All we smell is toilets here.
Well, people urinate and poop on the street
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's how you know you're in Philly. You got to smell crap. You don't
That
smell
line is
crap,
cheaper.
you're not in Philly.
That line of cedar trees at the back is my urinal. I use that more
Yeah.
than
Oh, even your urinal's nice though. That's nice. Nice urinal.
Anyway, I'm gonna close that off. That's an unpublished video. I can't edit videos, so
Wow. Amazing.
Just put it up raw there, Gary.
I don't know if I can. It's QuickTime.
That's what I do. I put it up raw. I don't do editing me.
Yeah. No, I can't even. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to want to.
But don't forget, me, a 3-minute video takes 4 hours to upload. So 'cause I got crap internet.
Quicker than that.
Hey, you got how's your speed today? Is you up past 0.2?
I don't know. I haven't checked it. I don't want to get discouraged.
Yeah, I would too, man.
Well, guys, I'm getting wet sitting here, so I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Oh, it's pouring.
Hey, make
Absolutely.
sure you take your wet dog back in the house, man.
Yeah, the sucky boy's already in the house.
Okay,
If the rain stops, I'll join again. Otherwise, I'll just be in the chat, guys.
Rick.
See you, Ricky.
Roger, it's raining here, so the grass is going to start to green up. So I can't come to your place on the weekend. I have to cut the grass.
Well, it's about ready to rain here too, I think.
Gary's gonna be out there doing his rain dance in the backyard.
Take care, Go Fish. See you again soon.
Bye, Go Fish.
Here you go, Fish.
So, Michael, what do you think of the new Skydio XE or whatever they're gonna call it? Are you saving up your 15 to 20,000 to buy it, or what?
Not even thinking of it, guys. It sounds like anything Skydio does. It's so smart. I mean, their drones are it's smartest drones in the market, but they're specialized. You know, I unless I'm a first responder or I work for the police force or I do wires and bridges, why bother? And
You're right. That's the way I felt about it, and that's one of the reasons I sold my Duo, because I bought it thinking instead of having to take my Inspire 1 with the thermal camera, because you got to swap them. You got to have the visual one, and then if you see something, then you got to go back and swap the camera, and then you put the other camera. But the Duo has it all right there, and the interesting part about the Duo is most people don't know is it records both images on separate files the minute you touch the record button.
Yeah, you had said that before. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. So you can choose which one.
Yep. You can switch between to look at it, but you can, when you get all done, if you want to go back and look at a file, you can look at the thermal file, or you can look at the video file.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, Paul, I mean, and these drones are costing thousands and thousands of dollars. So as a hobbyist, I mean, I'd much rather put them thousands in a wonderful, stable, hobbyist, beautiful 4K 60 camera with an awesome drone. You know, something that does what I do.
I Go Fish.
So
the other thing that too is the reason that I got the Enterprise Duo is I happened to find it on eBay. The guy bought it, flew it once or twice, and decided what he did is he ran into the side of his garage, and it was only thing that was wrong with it. It was the battery top of it when it came down scuffed a little bit.
Not bad.
So I got that Duo for like $1,800.
Wow.
And I got it, flew perfect. In fact, I actually took and polished, with a little bit of polish the battery.
Just like me, not to scratch, but you couldn't live with it, right? I would have went out and bought a rat to cover the scratch because I'm just like that, man. But let me ask you guys.
and when you buy the Enterprise, it comes in its own Enterprise hard
Yeah.
case, you know, and the batteries, of course, you get 3 batteries with it, and the batteries are the ones where you push the button, it'll warm the battery up if you're in cold weather. And
Yeah, that the case on that is phenomenal, Paul. The case that came with that was just phenomenal.
I just
Everything
probably should have
is
never got rid of it because I just thought, I mean, here I am sitting, I've got the Mini, the Mavic Air 2, and the Zoom. And what do I pick up to go fly? The Zoom.
You gotta
Oh.
get. I'm telling you, I don't know why you don't have a Mavic 2 Pro. I don't, Paul. If you got a Pro, you wouldn't fly anything else. I'm telling you, you would probably sell everything else. It really is my favorite drone, and let me tell you, I keep repeating this, but guys, if you didn't do the update, do the update that they just put out for the Mavic 2 Pro. It gives you a new drone. I mean, everything that we were bragging about with the Mavic Air 2 is now it trickled onto the Mavic 2 Pro, and it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Roger, is that your Sunsight flight?
No, that's Gary's.
This is
Oh,
for
Gary. Okay.
this is a flight from my backyard.
Oh, that's good.
Did you click? You clicked the boxes this time, right, Gary?
No, I just let it play. But
Oh.
yeah, this is
That's
country
beautiful. Now, what drone is this, Gar?
Mavic Air.
The Mavic Air, yeah, because I see that purplish tint. Now I don't know if that's in your setting or what it is. And again, it could probably YouTube does such a crazy thing when they it's never the same. You see how the color difference is there?
Yeah, that's the same flight turned the other direction.
Yeah.
There's
Well, you
those-
got definitely some open spaces. That's nice.
yeah. There's those
Now,
side-
Paul, the Mavic 2 Pro there would probably go 5.5 miles. And at the end of 5.5 miles, you'd still have 3 bars and a perfect signal. That's
Well,
what
you
kind
know,
of
you were 100% Michael right on the Air 2.
Yeah.
Because I sent it down the river and I got to the point where it was 49% battery. I said, nope, I got to come back. I got to come back.
Oh, it's amazing. And well, so now they push. Well, if you did the update on your Zoom, you know what it is. You got
Yep.
the same update. So it's amazing. I'm so happy with them. And I got to tell you too, guys, they even stepped it up. And I'm not, I don't get anything from them if anybody thinks that. But even their customer service got better. And now I don't know if it's because I cursed them out or whatever, but they sent me a new battery, the new drone. I have another one on the way back. I mean, they are to refresh. I do pay for that. But before, I just remember it just taking forever. And I got my drone back, refurbished back within like 8 days, which it's unheard of for a DJI to do that, something like that. So again, might be because I cursed them out. But I don't know, and especially in this pandemic, you would think it would take longer. Got here in 8 days. So I'm really impressed with
Well,
how
Michael,
they treated me.
you're still packing the Zoom 2 Pros.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, one pro. Well, hold on. Yeah, 2 Pros now. Yeah, because one was. That's why you gotta have replacements, guys. You gotta have backups. Because when you crash one, you need to still fly it. You gotta have a backup. Right? See, you's going. That's right. He's got backups.
Yeah, he's
Back
got
up, man.
Look
he's
at
got
the
a backup booger right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
that's right.
booger. Backup booger.
He calls that the booger because it's green.
Yeah, it looks like it. And guys, don't forget, just apply for
Oh,
PayPal.
there you
credit
go.
card. There you go. Hubson, right? Hubson or Z. Sky Viper. Here you go, guys. Get doubles. Doubles. You gotta have doubles. And if you can't afford it, charge it. That's it. If you don't pay for it when you charge it, it comes
Dave-
with this little bill.
David doesn't do that because he has to be very respectful as a wife. Plus, he doesn't like head slaps any more than I do.
Ah.
Sharon gives you head slaps. I've seen it.
Yeah, I do. I do get the smack on the head. I do have to be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just.
Well, except Michael, the only thing I would correct you on as far as the Mavic.
Oh, okay.
The
Got you,
Mavic,
Keith Bonnet. Just read it.
except for the Mavic 2 Pro is. There's been lots of times you've been flying and say, God, I wish I had a zoom.
I do have a zoom. I love the zoom.
When you're in the flight.
Oh, well, I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, I do. Paul, you're right. You're right. See, you know your shit, bro. That's why I get so mad you don't have a Pro. And I always tell you, we can work something out.
Well, I almost bought him another
Don't you dare.
Another Inspire.
Oh, get away. Listen, Billy's basically regretting it. I mean, come on. It's 4 years old at this point.
Old tech, yep. But on that drone, you can put the Z3 camera, 360 plus it zooms.
And you can fly 35 feet away from your home point before it glitches. A whole 35 feet, Paul.
Yep.
Just think of that.
That's the reason I got rid of it, because I'd get out there doing a loop in front of the ship.
Doing the robot.
And all of a sudden, I've got no downlink for the video. I never lost control.
Yeah.
But it's like, how do you keep the video going when you can't see what's on the screen?
How you flying if you can't see? You're blind. Yep. Yeah, and I don't get it either, but it is what it is, and that's why I'm saying, like, with the new update that they pushed out, it also gets me very mad that all they have to do is hit a button. It's all they do, DJI, and all of a sudden my drone's 100 times better. I mean, come on. So it makes me wonder, like, what else could they just turn on, to make. There must be just, they put people on it. Okay, let's push out a higher wattage. And that quick, my drone went 5 miles and
well, I've asked many questions of Hugh and David before, and they'll tell you, yeah, they probably could, but it isn't as easy as what you would think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. I mean, nothing's easy, but Paul, they with the money they got and the team of people that they got working for them, what is it to throw everybody on a project for a week and say, hey, listen, I want this thing to go a little further.
Well, it's kind of like everybody's waiting for the be able to load the Fly app down on Crystal Sky and Smart Controller.
Is that going to happen, guys? Now, Ash from Droning On said it was 2 weeks. Now, I've been picking up for the guy because it isn't his fault. If the thing has problems, it's not his fault. But come on, guys, 2 weeks, and it's been 2 months. Like, how long does it take to fix a bug? I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. Maybe you guys know.
Well, it's like the coronavirus bug. It takes longer than we thought.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yes, that would be I'm very curious to see how all that's going to work on the Smart Controller. And I'll tell you, I can't wait because everybody loves the controller of the Mavic Air except for me. I must be the only guy that don't like it. I do not like it. I don't like the way I like that the camera's in front, the thing holds in front. Yeah, I like all that. But I don't like the shape of it. My hands don't fit right in it. It's too small. If you're going to make that shape or that type, I would like it a little wider.
Like the Phantom controller.
Yeah, like a Phantom controller. So I guess so it's kind of in between that. And my hands, I can't even explain it. They just don't fit right around it.
Now, Michael, do you find the Fly app is kind of Mickey Mouse too compared to Go 4?
Well, that's the other thing. I don't know if I'm weird or something, Gar, but I actually like the Fly app. I like the simplicity of everything. What I don't like is having to do both. I wish they would just throw everything on one app, because when I go from one drone to another drone, I find myself looking for settings that ain't there because they're in the other app, or you know what I mean? So I get confused. So that's a little annoying, but I actually like the Fly app. It's really simple. It's
Yeah.
easy.
I watched people fly with the Fly app, and all of the telemetry is right at the very top on a clear background. So if you've got a white,
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
you know,
That's
I mean-
absolutely ridiculous. And they did an update. They fixed it. Guess what they did? It's killer. They made the antenna, the signal thing, turn red. Like they turned it red. So you would think, hey, great, it's red. But it only goes red when you're low on battery or if you're low on signal. What freaking good is that? What good is that? So as long as you're flying good, you can't see it. And then now when it's an emergency, it's red. You can see it. Really? But I'm in the emergency. Maybe I could have planned for it if I could have saw it.
or maybe green when it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, don't make it clear so I can't see it at all.
Exactly. And they said they bolded the letters some. They bolded it white. What good is that? Yes, there in that I do agree.
I'll be
There's
back, guys.
Okay,
See,
cool.
there was two things that held me back from doing, well, three things. The Fly app, I didn't like the display. The controller, didn't care for it because I'd have to have some kind of extra piece to stick in my bag to put my iPad on, right? And
What do you fly with? The big pad?
I fly with the iPad
Mini.
yeah, which fits in the controller of my Mavic Air.
Oh, okay, on the bottom. Yeah, that's the way I fly too. That's the way exactly. But they sell them pieces for the Air that it's a tiny little piece.
Something else I gotta carry around.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I get everything I need in that bag, right there. Right? All my batteries are in there, my charger.
Yeah,
you name it,
listen,
I got it.
yeah, look, me too. But
You know.
I just have one more piece. So what I do, Garrett, I clip this onto the side, and this is the piece I carry. I fly with my mini 5 on here.
Yeah.
With this. So what I do is I'll show you. I actually got 4 batteries in here. These are the only 2 parts I carry. 2 extra parts. This holds the mini, and this clips the strap. This clicks into the thing. Didn't you ever see it? You want me to set it up for you? It's simple.
I believe you. It's good.
No, if you never saw it, you got to see how ingenious this is. It's ingenious. So I want you to see that it just takes seconds. So that's that I love. I don't like this. I think I wish it was wider because as you know, when you put the mini pad in the bottom, it's wide. It comes out. So my hands are nice and wide and then they fit perfectly because I'm a pincher. So anyway, that comes out like that, right? This thing fits in here like this. I'll show you. And it's perfectly flush. So check this out.
I can't pinch.
Oh, I thought you were doing sign language there, Gary.
So
I
you're
thought you
a
were like call for help. Help me! I'm captured. Help!
So that's how that piece goes in.
I can touch, but I can't feel.
So that goes like that right now. Because it's in further, Garrett, it's a really good balance. It's really well balanced. So that's the idea of that. And then this is the coolest part. Where is that stupid thing at? Come on, you dirty bastard.
Had it a second ago. Come on.
Oh, here it is. Oh, we got a bag. Hold on. Oh, shit. Wowzers. Oh, Ray, thank you.
And now for station identification.
Did they
Hi.
bring the Captain drone this morning? He had a shark fin and it goes in the water and it's motorized and you control it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's diabolical.
And they says, don't put it someplace where everybody will call 911.
That's funny.
That'd be half the fun.
So this little piece, Gar, this magical little piece, you see the little thing? Them 2 little round things go into here. The way you do that is you put it in sideways like this, into the thing like that, and you turn it like that, and there you go, done. It's it. And then check this out on the map. It's a beautiful thing. Let's get the iPad, and you'll see how wonderful this is.
Hey, Dennis Lovelady, how you doing? Paul just phoned me. He's not going to come back on because he's the guy's here to work on his ramp.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good.
Cool. Okay, tell
Yeah.
him about the ramp.
Well, we got a minute here, guys. I'm out of here. I got to go do a couple signs. So
Okay.
All right,
you take
Paul.
care, Paul. You be safe.
we'll
in
talk to
your
you
road.
guys later, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, Paul.
So here's the iPad, Gar, and it simply just pushes right up into here like that. It takes a half a second. And the great thing about this setup is the same exact wire. There's no wire. And look, fits perfectly right into that. That's your setup. You're done. And within a second, and I'm clipped on. I do the strap, and I'm clipped on, and it's hanging just like this. So, you know, yes, it is a couple extra steps, but I loved it how unique it is. The only problem I have with this setup, the only problem is the size of this, the width. So if I can get a case that made this a little bigger, or like everybody's talking about, once they put this drone on the smart controller, then problem's over as well. But that's it. And what I do here is just thumb. I can't pinch. If I thumb here, I'm perfect. I love the controller as long as I'm a thumber. But I'm not a thumber, so being a pincher makes it a little harder.
Hey, Roland.
It's the perfect thing. It will not fall. It's excellent, excellent. So something for
Hey,
you to think about.
Dennis Lovelady. What's the first name of your email? So I can send you a link. Just the first name, because I already have your email, but I can't find it. And I just need the first of your
You know
email.
what? Let me see. Yeah, I have it.
The Love Lady. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you already put it. Oh, D Love Lady. There you go. Yep.
There you go. Okay.
So anyway, Gar, so as far as carrying things, I mean, I think you can handle that. I mean, that's all you're carrying.
Yeah.
You can do that. And if you in this piece little snaps into that other piece, and it's just a little tiny
But now,
bit.
hold on, Gary. Are you flying the Mavic Air or the Mavic Air 2?
Air.
Just the Air. Okay.
Original. Yeah. I just
Right.
Oh, I thought I'm going through all this for nothing.
I got 2 broken batteries.
Oh, he's flying the Air 1. Oh my God. I didn't know that. Thanks you. Thank you, buddy.
No, I'm saying that's why I didn't upgrade, carry the extra stuff. But
Oh, what an upgrade though. Oh.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just bought 2 new Air batteries, so
Okay.
I'm invested in my Mavic Air. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, a lot of guys, and where you live, the Wi-Fi or OcuSync doesn't matter. You probably get great signal, right? You don't have any problems with either one.
You saw that flight from yesterday over the house and around the pond and over the neighbors.
Yep.
I noticed the difference, Gary. Now that I moved to the city, to Brockville, it's horrible for me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get maybe 700 meters and I start getting connection errors.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Philly's life.
I know, right?
I just have Burford, population 1,200. You know, I
Yeah.
go down and everybody's got their Wi-Fi going, and you know, I get a block away and everything's breaking up.
Oh boy.
But when I was in the country, man, I could fly that Mavic Air for ages and ages. It could go anywhere.
Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Dan.
How's
So,
Dennis?
There he
you're
is.
looking well groomed, Dennis.
How you doing there, Dennis? Oh, we got no sound.
Audio.
Oh, just broke my mask.
Wiggly woggly woo. Oh, damn it.
Why are you wearing that now?
Just demonstrating. I got this one. I broke. That one goes in the garbage.
Welcome back, Dennis.
There we are.
There he is.
Sorry about that.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you, Roger? Thank you.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Hanging in
Haven't
there.
seen you guys in a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm always here.
You are. Almost always.
Everything's going pretty good there. The weather stinks a little bit, but
You've been
Yeah.
experiencing
We had
some.
yeah, we had to cancel our Roger Palooza on the weekend because of the weather.
Wow.
When is that, Raj? This weekend?
Yeah, it was this weekend, but we had to cancel everything.
Because of hot weather or because it's rainy now?
Well, we're having thunderstorms, and on Sunday it's supposed to be 104, 106.
Oh my God.
So,
Yeah, we've been experiencing 74, 72 degree evenings. You know, it gets hot and 92 degrees in the daytime, but my goodness, we haven't seen any hundreds yet this year.
yeah.
And you guys are over 100.
That's
Yeah.
uncomfortable, isn't it, Dennis? Though it's because I know we're getting that too, like 75. Last night at night it was like 76 degrees at 1 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
and that's just like, ooh, I mean, we got air, but ew, it's not fun. But you're right, we haven't gotten any hundreds yet. But for some reason, the heat just feels different this year. It feels hotter, but not that way. Maybe it's just humidity. Maybe it might. Maybe
It's humidity. My experience is a little bit different. To me, it feels cool when it's around 70 some degrees.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you see, you're used to hotter, probably.
I am too. That is
Yeah.
true. That is true. Also, yes.
Yeah, now today it's beautiful. Today's weather, it dropped to the lower 70s, and again, I think what happened is the humidity just left, and it feels wonderful today. That's why I got out and flew.
Right
even
here,
Saturday- Oh, here
80
you go.
degrees, shooting for a high of 87.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Gotcha. Yeah,
We doing
yeah.
good.
I don't think we're gonna have a hot one today either. Yeah, today, right now it's 75 here. Yeah, it's beautiful.
We finished with a heat wave last week. We went 4 or 5 days in the hundreds. So,
Oh yeah.
Rod,
crazy.
everything you have, all your weather is extreme.
yeah, this year it's extreme.
Yeah.
It never used to be like that. This
Now,
year-
didn't Kim post a video the other day of him in the snow? Was that like from last year?
oh yeah.
Because I thought, oh my God, what do they get freaking snow?
Oh, the swimming in the snow thing? The
Yes,
swimming? Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
When was that? That was from last year. Oh shit. I'm so
Okay.
confused.
Yeah, because we got a brand new air conditioner, and we said we made modifications to the air conditioner.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a great video, man, with his one leg. And I'm like, it's such a comic comedy, man. And he's just paddling along. It's pretty good.
Mhm.
And I was wishing I was right there with him because the day I watched it, it was like 96 degrees here. So,
Oh, okay.
man.
Yeah, so yeah, we're supposed to get a high of 74 today. So no,
It's
80.
not bad. It's
No,
not bad.
80 today. Right now it's doing 74. We're going to 80
Well, that's-
today.
That's
Yeah.
better. Yeah. That's better.
Oh, look at Gary's
Oh.
weather station. That's nice. Very fancy.
I've got zero wind gusting to 7.3.
That's nice.
Sweet.
You're making me want to fly now.
Everything makes you want
North
to
of
fly.
54.
I know. Even the wind. I thank God that day we flew in 77-mile-an-hour winds. I now know that no matter how bad it gets, I can send my Mavic up there. And that's I told you it would pay off, Dennis. Now, we can't stay up for long, but I know if I ever
No,
get stuck,
we can't stay up for long.
I get stuck in 72 miles an hour. It was in the 70s.
Yeah, it was
You're good. Freaking drone is amazing, man. Mm-mm-mm.
The-
Did
the-
you
there
do
wouldn't-
update?
There wouldn't be any luck involved in that at all, of course.
Yeah, not at all. No, I don't think so. No, it's all skill. Oh, because we were dodging the waves of wind.
That's
We were
it, yeah,
dodging.
yeah. We could see the wind coming. Yeah.
The drone was like this, fighting the wind. Oh man! But hey, there were gusts, 72-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
It's true.
In case anybody's watching, guys, we're responsible. But did you do the update, Dennis, to your? Do you have the Air 2? I don't think you do, right? You know,
No.
Did you do the updates for your Mavics?
No, not yet.
Oh, you got to do it. You are gonna. What a difference! What a difference, Dennis.
What difference?
What they did is they pushed the signal that they were given the Mavic Air 2. They pushed that same quality over to the Mavic 2 line. And so they're calling it, instead of 8 kilometers, now you can go 10 kilometers. But oh my God, is all I could say. And nobody, you don't really want it for the 10 kilometers, but what it's good for is there's no robot. The robot's gone. So now when I fly to my river 8,000 feet away, it's perfect. The whole ride, there's no, even when you put your drone sideways and you're kind of not, that's the worst way you could be. Perfect. So
that might benefit me. There's actually a road construction going on about a quarter of a mile away from me here, and I can't get to it because of all the trees, and maybe I can now. So yeah,
you will now. Shit on that. Yeah, you will now. As long as you get up to, you go up to 400 feet with this new thing, you will get to it. I was so impressed.
I was going to take photographs and send them to my wife because she'd be interested in seeing that. Because she won't be seeing that until almost September.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I change the subject for a moment?
Absolutely, please do.
I have a question for Michael. You're a cabinet maker. Are you still doing woodworking?
No.
No? Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, people ask me. Yeah. If I think about it, I get depressed, man. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated. I have all my tools right now in the garage. So, I miss them there, man. They're just sitting there and I miss it.
I just started doing some hand-cut dovetails and stuff like that.
That's awesome stuff. So much fun. So much fun.
You do one and then you mess it up and then you cut new boards and start all over again. I went to a place in Burlington, Ontario called Exotic Woods and bought some teak and I bought some walnut. And just in the midst of, I just got all the dovetails for a box for my wife with dovetails on 4 corners and walnut. Now I just have to cut the grooves in the sides to put the bottoms in and stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's an art. The only time I'd ever really do a dovetail is if the person wanted to pay for it, because it's so much more work. And of course we would use jigs. I wasn't doing anything like that. They hand sawed them. That would take forever,
I had some 2x8 cedar from a picnic table that I tore apart.
Nice.
2x8 cedar, and I dovetailed that and made raised planters for the garden.
He's dovetailing everything. Once he's what needs to be dovetailed? Let's dovetail something. Yeah.
That cedar's hard to cut.
You take the 2x8 cedar, that's the worst stuff to be able to try and cut, right? But and I was cutting that with a pruning saw. A guy on the internet says, "Oh, you got to have the finest tools." And I'm out there with a pruning saw cutting the dovetail, and they were nice and tight. So, but it's kind of a labor of love. It occupies your time.
Yeah, Mike, did you read what Geek Savannah just wrote to you?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if Sharon's here. She's not there. Hey, bro, I go both ways, Sean. If you got money, I'm there.
Oh, God.
Did I just say that out loud? Oh shit! I was thinking it. Sorry, Sean. I didn't mean that. I don't go both ways. I love women. No,
Hey, no judgment, man. No judgment.
no, I don't go both ways. That was just a joke.
I think you and Sean would be a power couple, a power drone
Yeah,
couple. That'd be
power
awesome,
couple.
actually.
You're missing the don't tell part of the don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. Sometimes, boy, the mouth gets you in trouble, Matt. I'm just kidding,
I
guys.
said it was a labor of love, and he says he'll
Yeah.
go both ways.
No, but anyway,
Moving
yeah,
swiftly along. Next topic.
yeah. So let me ask the question. This is gonna be like, I gotta come on. You gotta be honest about this. So I'm noticing everybody in the community is going, and now all the camera guys, all of a sudden, FPV this. Let's go FPV. Hey, I'm flying FPV. You want to fly FPV? What kind of goggles you got? FPV. Flip. You know, flip the FPV. So now my question is, why?
Because you did it, Michael.
I don't know, but I didn't do it. I did it, but I didn't. But it's not on camera. And if you don't see it on camera, you didn't do it.
Well, I'm not one of those guys. I happen to have one. I have one, but I've never flown it.
But
And I got it.
Is it because? I'm just going to throw this out there. Could it be that some guy with a last name of the fish? You know, the fish.
The bird.
Is it a bird? It could be a bird too. Yeah, it could be a bird, but I call it the fish. It could be a fish, right? It's a fish. The guy's name has a fish and a bird. Is it because he did it? And now everybody has to go.
It's only a fish if there's a G on the end.
That's okay. They were like, what the hell are they talking about? But anyway, or is it because that's A. B is it because that the camera stuff has gotten so boring now, so played out, that we all need something new well, not me, because I don't give a shit how played out it gets. I'm flying cameras. Anyway, DJI, if you're listening, which you are, send me over some stuff. Build your own life. Anyway, so I'm not leaving. So is it this? So that's B. B is because it's so played out that they just are tired of flying camera drones and they wanted something different. Or
Well,
C.
I think something different always applies, right? You pick any hobby, right? And after a certain amount of time, you get where you're good with it, and then you want to expand in some way. It doesn't matter what that hobby is. It doesn't matter. But it's a natural expansion to go that direction. What else are you gonna do? You know, water robots maybe, or something like the shark fins, you know, but what else are you gonna do?
What do you mean? What do you mean to evolve from the drone hobby? You mean like to evolve?
Yeah, right. So a certain amount of time, you've done everything you can do around your area. What else are you gonna do?
More, and more flying and better pictures. See, I guess I'm different because I know what the FPV is about, and it's awesome, but I don't think it'll last for people. I think it's just, guys. Well, hey, listen, I'm not going to give my opinion. Go do it, and then you come back, guys. Come back, whoever it is. When I say you, it's just the world. Do it, and then come back and tell me how it's going to be. I think it just gets a little tiring. Crash fix, slanting, and you got to be a brain surgeon to even set the freaking things up anymore. And then as soon as you get it all down, they change it. And Friday, beta flight 4.0, you better update. You update, and it's Apple again. Now it's all different. Where do I go? None of my drones work. What the hell? Anyway, so
I don't think anybody in the chat answered you. I don't think they thought the question was serious, but
I know I'm dead serious.
I'd love to see that answer. I would.
Because what I envision is people go into it, and then stay into it. I think because it is awesome, guys. I will not lie. When you get in there, you do get, if you make it past the first month, because it's hard. So if you make it past that first month or so and you really get hooked in, then I give it about 7 or 8 months before you either go all in or you stop doing it. I mean, at least that's my guess. I could be wrong.
Right.
And but that's what I kind of feel about it.
I tried it and then stopped. I
Huh?
bought that Eachine E013, that all-in-one package, and it was like $150 or whatever. Had the goggles and everything. I tried it, and it was. I love watching FPV,
Yes.
but I don't like flying FPV. I find it too risky, and I'm a risk-averse person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought an Eachine EX2 Mini, I think it's called, and it's a fast drone, but I bought that a couple of years ago, and I've had it out of the box. I have never flown it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Not once, not one time. And so probably the batteries are no good anymore. I don't know, but I had this vision of, well, I'll tell you what it was. I tried to I wear these big glasses, and I tried to put the goggles on, and they didn't work with the glasses.
Okay.
And I didn't want to do it without the goggles, so I kind of lost interest in it. That's where it wasn't a whim. It sort of was a whim, but anyway, that was enough to discourage me.
So you're already discouraged from it, Dennis? Are you discouraged from it? The FPV? Are you going to
Well,
keep
once
doing
again,
it?
I never once tried it. Okay, I was discouraged because of my glasses.
Oh, but there's tons of things that you can.
I know
fly.
there are, but
Okay.
then I didn't want to go spend another $100.
Oh, right. Oh, that's just the beginning. That's
I
just the
know.
beginning.
I know,
The
I know.
hundreds just keep, and they get you because, it's only, a prop's only $3. A motherboard's, you could get a whole motherboard for $36. And you're starting to think, wow, that's cheap.
That's cheap, yeah.
But-
$400 remote control. Come on.
Right, but Dennis, then you go fly, and in about 30 seconds, no, that's too long. 5 seconds into the flight, bam, and you need it all new again. It's only it's broke. Did I bring any extras? Yeah, because I went to the park with 3 and 4 drones,
Yeah.
and I came home with 3 or 4 broken drones. And it's great to go home. See, what the addiction is it's also the fixing part.
All right, yeah.
I do got to tell you, it feels good to build something and have it fly.
Oh, I
It
know.
feels
I felt
good.
that way about computers. I still use a computer that I built.
Yeah, it feels amazing. And that was interesting to me. And then to get into all that, and then when you crash, you know how to fix it. So that was the draw for me as well. And you just feel manly, you feel smart, at least that's how I felt. I don't know if you're going to feel that way, but I felt that way. And but then after a while, it's like, all right, come on now.
Yeah, but Mike, you still got your collection of FPVs.
I do, Raj. And I'll tell you, I am on the rail on what to do. I'm actually thinking about having a yard sale, literally a yard sale, and just selling it all and buying. I wouldn't leave it, and buying or thinking about putting money aside for the DJI unit. Because if I ever was to get back into it, it would have to be, what do they call it? Not the digital signal. It would have to be digital. Because DJI just does everything so good that and now that you brought that up, Roger, I actually think the new drone coming out will not be the Mavic 3. I don't think that's going to come out. I think before the Mavic 3 comes out, we're going to get a custom FPV drone from DJI.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's going to be proprietary. The battery, you're going to have to buy batteries from them and all, but it will be plug and play. You turn the switch on, the thing's binded, it's set, you don't have to do shit. And it won't break because it's going to have GPS. When you feel like, oh shit, what do I do? Flip a switch, return to home. I know that sounds crazy, but if anybody can do it, they can do it.
Yeah, and they'll do it with rubber bumpers and stuff. So
and it'll break, but it'll be easy to fix. I mean, it is easy to fix, and with that unit, there's not a lot of parts.
with DJI, you just send it back to them and they'll replace it, right?
Exactly, they'll do the fly more combo. or send it to us. You can buy into this program where we fix it 12 times a month for another $100. You watch.
Why do you want to build your own when you can pay a kid in China half a bowl of rice to put it together for you?
It's like the Mac versus Windows argument, though, right, guys?
Right.
People fall into one of those two camps where you want to buy something pre-built that just works, or you want to buy something you can customize and do all kinds of stuff with. Right?
Yes, great idea.
So Geeks Van has a suggestion for you, Michael.
He does, and that is actually good. Oh my God, I would literally have a store. I would have a store. There's a lot of little shit that I could sell, and but you know, and a part of me, you know, I don't know. I just think with FPV, once time goes, it's sort of like everything else. I mean, it's like the Inspire now. Now that it's 4 years old, are you going to go out and buy an Inspire, or are you going to go out and buy a Mavic Air 2? Because believe it or not, that little Mavic Air 2 is better than the Inspire. Absolutely. Yeah. Other than the fact it can't carry.
Doesn't do this.
It doesn't do that.
Yep. Doesn't do that.
There's a wow factor that's missing. That's right.
There is the wow factor. Absolutely. And, but, you know, it's quiet and the camera's even better, you know, than that. So I think it is the stock. And so I don't know, but that's my guess. I think DJI is going to hit us with this package very soon, this FPV, because it's hot. Everybody's in FPV now. So they'll get on board. But I don't understand how guys can get bored of the camera stuff, because I don't know. I don't know. I just think people just need to do different things. Just do different things. You know, maybe don't put music to the stuff, or I don't know, just make different type of, I don't know, but I can never get bored of it. How could you get bored of it? I don't get it. It's I don't know. But when I get bored of it, I'll be done.
I don't get bored with it either, but from a hobby standpoint, you know, and growth and all of the things that are human nature, right? I think there comes you don't grow it anymore, and if you want to grow into something, what else?
I totally understand. I totally understand. Yeah. And you know,
okay, Gary.
Okay, Gary. Hey, Gary.
Apple wants to upgrade my confuser again, so.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
Good luck with those dovetails.
Okay, Gary.
And good luck with the dovetails.
And, you never know. I might just show up on your door someday. If I'm in the neighborhood. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you again.
Okay.
But yeah. So it's Geeks Vana had a really good point. He said he thinks that a lot of people are going that way and going into FPV because they were a little worried about the whole remote ID thing, which might be, it really does make sense. I don't know. I think there's an argument on that, both sides.
There always is.
Yeah. And it's so funny because when you talk to FPV guys think that us DJI guys are destroying the hobby with our 7-mile trips with the drones, and we're breaking all the laws because newbies can come into the hobby, which they're kind of right. Somebody's never flown a drone before can go to Best Buy, buy a Mavic 2 Pro, and fly it 2 miles, and they just don't do anything. They don't listen to anything. And so the FPV guys think that that's what's ruining the hobby. And then the camera guys think that somebody diving the freaking Liberty Building in the middle of Center City is ruining the hobby. So it's kind of like, you know, what came first, you know, what came first?
Media is what came first, and that's what's destroying the hobby.
Exactly. And education, because if they really knew it, I mean, my personal opinion, the race drones are freaking dangerous. And I think I'm not talking about a little tiny whoop. I'm talking about race drone, 5-inch race drone.
You hit somebody with a Mavic Air 2 going 70 kilometers an hour. That's going to hurt too.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But
physics, baby.
70 kilometers is what, 40 miles an hour, 42 miles an hour time.
45.
Yeah, a race drone can do about 109, 110.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And it's a lot of weight. You know, it's got the GoPro on the top and bada ding. And and they're acro. It's not like they're fully stuck to a satellite. I mean, these things are flying free, you know. So and when you lose signal, what happens?
They keep going.
They just fall out of the sky. So they're really dangerous things. So my opinion is, if you know, that's my opinion, that if I had to say which one's more dangerous, I would pick the FPV. And I love them both. I don't want to see either one of them leave, by the way. But
The Matrix. John Cupie's entering from
it
the
is the Matrix. It is.
Welcome, John.
What is going on with this
Hey,
camera?
You're in the green room for sure.
He took
He's in the
blue
green
pill.
room. Yeah.
That is freaky. Literally.
In the
don't know
green
what's going on
room.
here.
JSK
green
Enterprises. Hey, Leonard. Good morning.
Hi, JSK.
JSK. Where is JSK from, Raj? What part of the world's he from? Is he in your neck of the woods?
I don't remember.
Don't know. JSK, where you from, bud? Oh, look at Kimmy.
Hey, Phantom Flight 101. Good morning.
Capture Life. What's up? Herman.
Captured Life. Yes.
Hi, Herman. Hi, Capture Life.
Good
From New
crowd here this morning.
Jersey, Michael.
Say that again, Raj.
He's from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Jersey.
There you go.
Oh, for the love of God. That's I'm getting so confused with people. That's right. He did mention that. He did
Your neck of
mention
the woods.
my
Jay-
bad.
Yep. So how you been flying lately there, Dennis?
Not this week at all, come to think of it, but I went to the firing range with my neighbor yesterday. There might be a video coming out about that soon.
Okay.
Oh,
That
cool.
was kind of fun.
What do you shoot? I didn't know you own a gun. Do you own a gun or you don't?
No, I went with him, but in this case, it was a Gatling gun.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What is it? That sounds big.
A 9mm Gatling gun.
You know the machine gun that rotates?
Get out of here. Yeah? Oh, no. Really, Raj? That one?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
if you
That
wanna
is
see-
behind her. I can't imagine it. Get out of here. Get out.
I on camera, I didn't fire it at all, but
Oh, why? Dennis,
because I
that's
was
a good.
operating a camera.
That's cool.
Well, that would have been a hell of a thumbnail, bro. That would have been a killing thumbnail, man.
It's not too late to do that. I mean, he owns this and he lives right there. So
Imagine having some drones downrange and just shooting at the drones. Ah.
you know, I considered putting it. If there was another guy that was shooting a rifle, actually a couple of rifles, that it wasn't that far away, so I didn't put my drone up. I was going to put, because the Gatling, you can guarantee it's not going to vary much in
Yeah.
direction at all.
Yeah.
It's sitting there on a platform and it's not going to move much. So I could safely put a drone somewhere, the zoom, right? And what I wanted to do is get a good view of the target, which I couldn't do.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, but I wasn't willing to put that up when somebody else is around with a firearm. So, oh well. I had it with me, but that's all.
Oh, much better, John. Much better. Much better, John.
Here he goes. He's in the light.
But John, it was so cool with the green, man. That was awesome.
Let me get some coffee. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Roger, if you're interested in seeing my preliminary video on that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I
Sorry.
want to refine it. I've already talked to Amos, my neighbor, and I told him that I want to interview him on it. So maybe he can tell me a story about it or whatever.
Okay.
Because I'm not really satisfied. The video is not interesting enough, in my opinion. But anyway, I'll just share this with you.
Oh, sure.
and or with everyone actually.
Yeah. And John
Because
Cooper, how
I
you
don't know
doing?
how to-
Good. Okay.
So let's
Trying
go
to
here.
get my audio fixed here.
Okay, it's
And we'll
working.
go to here, and we'll go to here. There you go. That's it. Now, that's not a finished product, in my opinion.
Where is it? Did you share the video?
No,
What's the
it's
link?
it's
Oh,
in the
link,
chat.
sorry.
There's probably a way I can share on this iPad, but I haven't been willing to experiment with it. So
Uh,
that'd be experimenting at Roger's expense. That's not worth it.
wow, that's a small Gatling gun. Huh?
Yeah. There's no music, by the way, at all.
Hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's quite a weapon.
So is that Civil War era?
It's a replica of a Civil War era,
Okay. Wow.
but it's
I didn't know
9mm.
they were that small.
Hmm. No, I think they were much bigger. Yeah, my opinion, my recollection is that they used to have them on the back of a wagon or a stagecoach, whatever. They were fairly massive machines.
Yeah.
Can you imagine fighting off, the tribes of whoever
Yeah.
you're fighting? That would be, wow. Good Lord.
Oh yeah.
That's a good little video, yeah.
Wouldn't want to be in front of that, that's for sure.
No. No.
Ouch.
So, but that's that was my excitement for yesterday. But
Oh,
no, I haven't been flying at all. To answer your question this week, the last thing that I did that was really interesting, besides the fireworks, which wasn't really flying, it was more point and turn the camera this way and that, was that castle. I need to go do something interesting.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
I want to go to St. Mary's, which is, if you look up Dungeness Ruins, it's Dungeness Ruins. There's an old castle down there at St. Mary's, Georgia, right on the Florida line, out there in the Atlantic Ocean. And I really want to go there at some point. It's part of the national.
Oh, wow. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, that would be a cool place to FPV.
It would.
Oh
but
yeah.
I went there once before, and it was almost impossible to get to. They have a ferry. Unless you have your own boat, there's a ferry that will take you, but the ferry doesn't allow you to take any baggage.
Okay.
So the drone is out, right? Automatically.
Here's somebody's drone footage of Dungeness Ruins. I'll post it so you guys can see what Dennis is talking about.
Hey, Dennis, how much did that gun cost the guy? Did he tell you the price?
The retail on that is $4,000.
Oh, that's
He works for a gun shop. He got it for quite a bit less than that, but the retail is $4,000, and they're still available.
Okay.
I'll provide more detail about that, and when I do post an official video. But
Yeah, hell of a home defense weapon.
what's
I
that?
think,
Be good for
there's
home
some interest
defense.
in the stream there. I think was it Rick wants one, Kim wants one, JSK wants one.
I want one with a drone mount.
That would be some drone.
Yeah, buddy, that would be a real drone.
Oh, Rick's even opening his wallet for that one. You keep an eye out for a bargain, Rick.
But yeah, so St. Mary's, any drone footage you see from there was taken by someone who had access to a boat, a ship,
Yeah.
something other than the other than the ferry, the official ferry that'll take you there. So I don't know how to work that out, but it's something I really, really want to work out. I don't know anybody at all in that area.
What was the structure? Like what building was it?
It was owned by, I did some research, it's been a couple of years now, but it was owned by, I think, 4 families, and one of them was an extremely familiar name. Everybody would know. It's like Vanderbilt or,
Okay.
or one of those names, you know. That might not be Vanderbilt, but it's somebody that everybody's familiar with. You were gone, Michael, so there's a link that I posted in the video if you want to see that Gatling gun. But anyway, so it was owned by at least 4 families, and basically, I think there was a divorce involved in the final family that it was kind of left abandoned.
That's too bad.
Can you imagine abandoning a place like that?
No.
It's a $4 million establishment or something.
No.
Yeah, forget it. It's not worth it, you know. But oh well. That's
I bet that happens a lot, though. There's probably a lot of places like that, you know.
I'm sure. But yeah, that one just, I spotted that and I said, man, I need to go there. So I actually did. I was very disappointed that I couldn't do what I wanted to do there.
So it's in Georgia?
It is just in Georgia, almost Florida. It's St. Mary's, Georgia is the name of the town, if I remember.
Rick says he'll open up his wallet for that 4K.
Well, I guess I put details in there. It's available. It can be had, and it's 9mm.
Yeah, you won't be able to get it. Won't be able to get it here in Canada, though.
Well, Canada, yeah, I don't know anything about gun laws.
I don't think. No, we won't get it here in Canada.
No, very unlikely.
Val will bring it across for you.
Although I think technically you can own a collector's license. You can have a collector's license and own fully automatic weapons, but it's very, very hard. Like virtually nobody has them.
Very expensive.
Would that be considered fully automatic? I guess it would.
Yeah.
Would it? Because it's not automatic, is it?
I don't know.
Because if you stop, you know, you've got to pull the trigger and turn the handle. You can't.
That's a good point. It almost feels semi-automatic, right?
I don't know. I don't know what the definition is.
Oh, Carpenter Rick's is not legal anymore. He'd know. He hunts and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he hunted for 25 years. So.
Boy, John, your ponytail's getting pretty excited.
What the hell?
What's he watching?
Oh my God. That was cute.
Now, Dennis, when did that gun, or you historians guys, when was that gun created? What year did that thing come out? Because that had to be a game changer when that came out, right?
It was in the 1850s or 40s, maybe.
Wow.
It was a game changer.
Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah.
Gatlin
Gatlin
was the name of a guy.
Yeah,
I think that invented it.
1861, Richard Gatlin.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Carpenter Rick. Yeah, the laws has changed here in Canada. Everything's illegal now.
Can't even fly over ants, right? Because that's technically wildlife.
You know, it starts to get to a point, Roger. Like, how free are you? You know, are you free anymore? It's almost as if we live under dictatorships.
Well, I mean, here in Canada, people, most of the people here in Canada are not for guns.
Gotcha.
Like carry-ons or whatever, you know, allowed to carry and all that. People are against it here.
Okay.
In my opinion, it looks like that. Everybody is against it.
Just a very different culture. You guys fought a Revolutionary War and stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole different history behind guns in America than there is in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually, I mean, I'm not for guns. I never even shot a gun. But I
Really?
do.
Wow.
Yeah, never shot a gun before in my life. Never. I wouldn't know where to load them. I think I might have shot a 22 when I was very, very young. But I'm not sure if it was a fake gun or the real one. But I'm for freedom, if that makes any sense. I don't believe in the gun thing. I just believe that you should have the right. You know, if that's your thing, then you should have the right to do your thing. Just like the drone, kind of like the drone. It's my drone. I should have the right to do what I want with my drone. I should have the right to drive my car. You know, follow the laws, but it's my car. You know.
That's it. That's right.
Yes, John, I'm afraid you couldn't lift that with your Inspire. The thing weighs about 40 pounds. You can see when I'm holding it there at the front of the video, there's some heft to it. So it's pretty significant. John, it looks like that cat of yours had a disagreement with an exploding bowl of syrup.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
What did it do?
No, it's just the colors.
Oh, the colors. Oh.
Yeah, he's talking about her colors. Yeah, she's. Well, actually, now she's trying to eat batteries, and that's not good. That's no good. Oh God. I'll go off the bed. There you go. That's my tools falling to the ground. Yeah, my cats are all over everything. They don't behave very well.
Everybody should go to everybody's channels. Make sure you got everybody supported, and don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out. That's my doggy here snoring in the background.
I was just checking out Dennis's castle video myself. That's a fantastic little video there.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I would love to FPV that. You know, there's a lot of FPV guys in the Georgia area. Seems to be like a big hub for that kind of thing.
There's one that I follow. I have Kev FPV. I think it's Kev FPV is his channel name. He lives right here in Atlanta. We haven't met yet. But
another one named Ciati FPV. He lives right there in Alpharetta, Georgia, too. Literally right there.
I think Mr. Steele is or was in Atlanta as well.
Yep. Well, I don't know who knows where the hell he is. He's all over the place. But yeah. Georgia's, that whole little area has been like sort of an FPV and drone hub per se.
Interesting. I haven't met any of them. Not even one.
Yeah.
Where's Paul this morning? Is he busy with the squirrels?
No, there's a guy there that's helping him with his balcony, his ramp.
Oh, okay.
You're pulling it off. I'll let my dog go. I'm gonna let my dog up right back.
Okay. Let the dog go?
Hey, let the dog out.
Let the dog out.
That was a beautiful sunrise this morning, Billy.
Yeah.
I don't usually catch that, but I got up, had to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, he's doing a screen.
Let me tell you something. I wish I would have gotten out a little earlier. I wasn't going to go anywhere, and it's just one of them mornings. The last few days, it's been not a cloud in the sky, so sunrises are kind of boring. But this morning, when I looked out, there was some scary looking clouds, and they were spaced. And that's what you want. They're spaced. So I'm like, oh, this could be good. So I jumped in there, and the wife is here. So I had both cars, so I didn't have to worry about a parking spot. And I jumped into hers, and it's just the small car, and headed on down. And but I just left a little bit too late. I did get the sunrise, but I wish I would have gotten that half hour before. It would have, But I'm happy. I'm happy. It was beautiful. There's something about sunrises. I don't know.
That's magic.
There is. Sunsets too.
Yeah, it's just so special, man. And the colors they blow me away. They really do. Yeah. So beautiful, so beautiful. And down by the river, everybody's into health. So I mean, to just see people running by, it's just such a good part. I'm a morning person. I'm a 100% morning person, and then by lunchtime I start to die off. And
yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm a morning person, but yeah, I can't now as a camera drone guy, operator, whatever you want to call me. That's the enjoyment of the camera drone, of the camera hobbyist, that I can put something up and catch that beautifulness for 25 minutes, 27 minutes, zip around the sky and, oh, look at the bridge. Oh my God, let's go over there. No, let's go here. To where the other way, it's adrenaline, pure adrenaline. And for 2 minutes, you know, so that's why I was asking. So I don't think I'd ever get tired of the camera stuff. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, like I said, if DJI comes out with something that's mixed and intertwined, oh my God, and gives me 30 minutes, wowzers, forget it. Because that's what
30 minute FPV. Nobody's heart can take 30 minutes of FPV.
Well, that's why, Dennis, you flip a switch and it's GPS. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that, bud? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. You flip a switch and it's a Mavic 2 Pro. You know,
that would be freaking amazing.
Oh my God. You know, 4K at 60. Flip a switch and you're diving. Wowzers. Here we go. Full acro. You know, oh my God. Yeah, I would take a heart attack. Yeah, with just one battery, done.
Something tells me I just don't think they would ever put those two things in one. I just think it's not going to
they
happen.
could sell them both.
Yeah, exactly. I still think the next level is to take this air unit and get stabilization in there. Really. I take the video in from here, stabilize it in here, and write it to the card. It just seems like the next logical step. We're wanting to get rid of the heavy GoPros and whatnot on our FPV birds. If the air unit could do that all for us, that would be so good.
Hey, I just found Nemo.
Nemo, where's Nemo? I finally met Nemo. I didn't think he was a person. Nemo's a person, guys. That's exciting.
Oh,
Dennis, you got me
He
there.
came just at the right time as I was promoting the air unit over here. Nemo's not a huge fan of DJI for his own personal reasons.
Oh, yeah, nobody is. And if he's in an FPV, of course they are. They hate them. But I'll bet you it was customer service related.
Dog, you know what? He just hates DJI as a company and the way they've come into the FPV community, kind of just busting in with their proprietary technology and, you know, pushing their way in like they do everywhere else in the whole drone industry, right? Like everything they do, they try to come in and dominate. So
called capitalism.
Well, they don't try. They don't have to try. They just do.
They just do it.
You know? That's what money and power gets you.
Yes,
That's right.
Indeed.
yeah, I mean, I can't see how I don't even know if they've really made any money off of the DJI FPV system. There's with all the research and development and money they spent on that. Tell me they made money on that? Nah,
was that a big seller? I don't even know if that was a big seller or not.
Well, I think that's why they did. I think that's why they did the big Father's Day sale, man. And they dropped. I mean, you don't just drop the price of something from $820 to $640, and then you know that's practically giving it away. You know what I mean? I think they're really trying to break in.
Yeah.
Hey Nemo, do me a favor and throw up your channel link, would you, so I can find you?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Nemos.
Absolutely. I can throw it up if he can't get it up at the moment. Analog is king. Yeah.
Analog is king.
Well, you know what? I like being able to see. 50 megabits, man. 50 megabits.
Analog is my bitch, man. I'm digital, yo.
How can you say no to 50 megabits of video, man?
Nemo, wait till you get 54, then tell me if analog is king.
As soon as I finish getting that air unit in my build, I'm gonna do a reaction video because, man, I've been doing analog for 4 or 5 years now. No matter what model it is, it's analog. So
Nemo, I'm a subscriber. I'm your 322nd. I thought I was subscribed to him, man.
I'm 323.
There you go, brother. Welcome
he does great
to
vids.
Family.
He does some really, really freaking awesome vids. His
Gotcha.
His quarantine is over vid is fantastic.
Cool. Thank you, Neems.
It's just wholesome flying. That's Nemo.
Oh,
Wholesome
he'll be
FPV
52,
flying.
so he is an old bastard. Okay. Oh, did that come out too? I was thinking it.
Yeah, careful there, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Dennis, we don't even want to go there. We can't go there with you. If I'm calling me an old bastard, forget it. There's dirt, and then there's Dennis. Oh, you look great. You look great.
I was there when dirt was invented.
Yes.
Oh,
He's in better shape than me.
At least you weren't on when that one person came in and was like, "What the hell did I just walk into Duck Dynasty or something?"
Yeah, that's right. That was a young girl. And I was almost insulted. Then I thought, I'm just going to own it. It's okay.
I was laughing my ass off when I saw that.
Then these guys said, no, it's Chipmunk Dynasty.
Kitty Dynasty.
Okay, which did you get a seat in the garage last night?
So, Raj, would you have ever thought that a couple years down the road, you'd be the hub for all this chaos, all this drone community? You are the godfather, man. Did you have ever thought that? I mean, let's face it. Do you know how many channels you built? He built it, dude. Would you have ever? I mean, he didn't do it personally, but you know what I mean. We all started here on Roger.
I opened the hub up to get people to get noticed, and they did. So
yeah, Roger makes people offers they can't refuse. How else do people?
Did you ever think it would turn out to, you'd be like years later and he'd still be going strong 2 days? Did you ever have an vision?
No, I thought it'd probably last about 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still 7 days a week. 7 days a week for 2 years.
Well,
makes more than 2 years now. It's
I know.
A couple years.
I still think back to when I first saw your channel, and I remember when it first came up in my suggested videos, and I clicked on it, and there were maybe like 2 or 3 people watching. It was you and Kim. At the time, you guys had the worst webcam ever, and it wasn't anywhere near like this. And I was just like, what the hell are these guys doing? What is
Here you go. Thanks for your honesty, bro.
Kim was in that other
Roger
chair.
knows
right?
this story. Yeah.
What is this shit show?
I was like, what are these guys doing? But then I hung around, and and after a while, it just grew, and look where the show is now.
I didn't even find you, Rod. Somebody actually got in touch with me and said, "Hey, if you're YouTube, you want to start a channel, you got to go check out this dude." I went, well, who the hell is he? A Canadian? I'm in America, USA. He went, no, trust me. He said all the drone guys go there, and I did what the kid told me. And I don't even know who the kid was now. It was somebody, but he ain't in the community anymore. He was a drone guy at the time. Yeah. And it was love at first sight, Raj. I got in, I said my name. You mentioned my name 3 or 4 times, and I was a star. On television said my name. He said my name. Hey, Philly Drone Life. Welcome, Philly Drone Life. I was my honey, the guy on TV saying my name. To me, it was TV. He was a freaking David Letterman. I was, it was huge. It was the biggest day of my life. I'm telling you. I am dead serious, guys. That's the God's honest truth.
And now, Philly, you're a star yourself.
Get the
you're in showbiz now, man.
Yeah, we all are. We all are. I got news for you. And we're all. But I hate when people do that. I don't even have 3,000 subscribers. You're a star. I think you're breaking my balls. It's they're saying it to just break. You know what I mean? Oh, dude. Oh. They're being sarcastic. You're a star now. I got nothing. Zero, zilch.
You got respect, Philly. You got respect. That's hard to earn.
Yeah.
Make people kiss the ring, Michael.
Yeah, kiss the ring. I can't afford the ring, but in a few months, after that join button, they're pounding it away. Maybe I get the ring.
Nemo, of course I'm wearing headphones. I mean, I'm trying to up my live stream game here, man. If you're on a live stream, you don't have headphones. What the hell are you doing? Michael, you need to get headphones, man. You gotta get.
I need headphones. I'm a star.
Yeah, exactly, man. How's your producer gonna get you scheduled in the background without the headphones, man?
That's what I need, Tommy. I need a producer, man, because this shit is hard.
Yeah, you gotta keep up with the schedule.
Yeah, make the movie, freaking make the thumbnail, and then you plan the next one. Go sell it. Don't sell it. Just sell this, sell that. Oh, get the hell out of here. Get up and fly. You're flying for him. You're flying for her. This one's for you. Oh, you missed the thumbnail again. Oh, YouTube took it down. It's like nonstop. Oh, 70 more comments. I got to answer them, from the minute you wake up. The minute you wake
I
up.
do that poorly. I'm way behind on answering comments. Way behind.
Dennis,
Not
there's no
because I don't
easy
want
way.
to.
Good morning, Bill. Newfound
Yeah,
Joe.
but I can't just say thank you. I don't do that.
Me neither. I hear you. And so it'll take you all day. Trust me.
Exactly.
Hey guys, if you want to see really nice videos of Canada, check out Newfound Drone Productions.
Yeah, Newfound Drone is
Newfound Drone
Productions.
Productions.
There too, man. He's going wild.
Can anybody
Coast
share
to
a
Coast
link to
Drones
Newfound-
is in here. Now this guy's a freaking
Bill.
star.
Coast to
He's a
coast.
star.
Drone therapy. 100
Yes.
shows.
100.
That's why I got the headphones now.
Did you say Yukon or Newfound, Roger?
Pardon?
Did you say Yukon or Newfound?
Newfound.
Okay, I misunderstood you. I have him, and you're right. I agree with you. Great stuff.
101 Coast said. He was away in the house. All I could hear was Philly Joe Life. That's right, Sean. That's right.
If Paul was here, he'd be busting my ass about being on the Ken Heron show and the great Ron Coopy. You know it, Roger.
The great Coopy.
And after I went on the Ken Heron show, it was like, oh, we don't know if we could be around you anymore, John. Checks in the mail.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Yep.
The best drone news guys here, Geek Savannah.
Dude, he's sick, man. I don't know where guys, you want to talk about talent? That's freaking talent. You're looking at it right there. Now, I ain't saying it because he's my boyfriend. No, I'm saying that because it's true.
I don't think anyone was thinking that.
Yeah. He's
here earlier, John, you would have been.
Freaking guy. I don't know where he gets the information, but man, is he prepared. He's an understatement of the word prepared.
Yeah.
Ready to go. He's got it all. It's there, and I could never do that. Talk about work. Oh my God, that's a freaking job. Full-blown job at that point. I couldn't do it. I don't want to do it. Maybe I could do it, but I don't want to do it. Shit is shilling, man.
Oh.
Imagine if you had to write a script, Roger, for every show. You had to, all right, point A and topic number C, and then I'm going to go here and say this. Oh. I hit the live button and go, oh my God, am I live? Huh? I'm live. Oh my God. And then that's it. And I let the Lord just hopefully not say something too bad pop out of the mouth, but but anyway.
Herman, I hope you're feeling a lot better. Hope you're getting around better. Phantom Flight 101.
Hey, what happened to Phantom? That's what happened. I heard he got hurt. What happened to you? Did he hurt his ankles?
He hurt himself a long time ago, but they finally found out what was the problem. They operated on his ankle.
Yeah, he's got screws in his ankle now.
He's got screws in his ankle.
So they're fixing what was wrong. Gotcha.
Coast says he doesn't think he's heard so many early morning expletives before on the hub. Well, that depends. Get Roger talking about the Canadian government and what they've done to his pension. Then you'll hear it. Rightfully so.
John, don't use the P word.
Parti québécois.
Yeah.
Got a bionic ankle.
Bionic ankle. All right.
Yeah.
How fast can you
Bionic
go,
ankle.
Herman?
I like that, man. I can use a couple bionics.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
Rick?
you look different, Carpenter Rick. What did you do? Did you change your skin? You look totally different. A new
You got
face.
younger.
You put all
He's
this
gone
different-
sharp. He's gone serious
Yep.
on the live
That's it.
too.
I got the
Yeah,
younger version.
years.
Yeah, younger version. He looks 10 years younger.
Younger
That's it.
Carpenter Rick.
Oh, see, now these guys are the stars, the younger guys. They know what they're doing. Look, he comes on with
That's right.
headphones, the cap.
Well, that's
Got
why I had
good
to come
lighting
back
and a nice
on.
background too.
Yeah.
Between Mike and Koopy being on here, I had to get some of that stardom to rub off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
the computer wouldn't work for me. It had to do a whole bunch of updates because I haven't turned it on in 2 weeks. And
Oh, listen to how good that bot. Listen how good the mic is. Mine must sound like crap. It's all noise cancellation going on there. I can
You're in
hear
the-
it, right? John's smiling. He knows it's good.
You're in the perfect position, Rick, because you know that this kind of popularity rolls downhill.
Yeah, that's right. Can he see? Is he on the bottom on his side? What do we see? Yeah, he does.
Rick, are you thinking of starting your own live stream anytime soon?
not a chance.
Not a chance.
I stayed at 550 Subwise for years, and that's where it's staying.
Yeah.
You got.
I
you got-
remember Paul Murray saying that I'll never do live streams. Never.
Exactly,
never,
Roger.
never.
Exactly.
And
Now
now,
look
and
at
now it's the Paul show in the morning, the Paul show in the evening, and the Paul show at supper time.
Yeah, can't sleep.
It's like bagel bites,
And
but
the
with
4
Paul.
a.m. shows. And the 4,
Yes.
4 a.m. shows. Yeah.
And then he
Not
says,
this guy.
well, I wanted to do something for the other side of the world. Them guys. What the- for the Aussies. He went to go on for the Aussies. Oh,
And then it's the Paul Squirrel stream too. You gotta have that now as well. I still think you should go 24. I still think you should go 24/7 with that. Call it Paul's big backyard, or Paul's nutty backyard, or something like front yard rather. Watch Paul throw his nuts for the squirrels.
Oh, that's a good one, John. Watch Paul throw his nuts. I like that.
I don't want to watch anything to do with Paul's nuts. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Me neither.
Just put that out there.
Right.
I'm drawing a line in the sand, boys.
Man.
Oh, if his neighbors ever found the stream though,
I
they'd be
love
so
Paul,
pissed.
I'd sooner get sprayed by that skunk.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
You know what I'm
god.
saying?
So, Dennis, that Gatling gun, my world. Oh.
Yeah, got your wallet out, huh?
No. Of all the cool things that I'll never get to play with, that's one that I definitely would love to.
Now, how long was that video? 2 minutes? 2.5 minutes?
Oh,
The point is, that was $28.
yeah. Oh.
Oh, well, right. The ammunition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an
Ooh.
expensive hobby. It is very
Yeah.
expensive hobby.
But you're right. And did you hear that cannon that went off next to us there?
Well,
Right at
yeah.
the end. That was a guy with a rifle.
It sounded like a 50 cal or something like that, but
It was a big guy. I have no idea
Yeah.
what it was, but it was
Yeah.
boom.
yeah, that's some amazing old world technology there.
Yeah, he was the one that was talking at the beginning. Are you guys going down? What did he say? Anyway, gonna go look at the target. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I get
gonna
out
get
to-
out of here, guys. I'm gonna go fly. It's still a little early, and I'm gonna go fly
Okay.
for the 4th time today. But
Really? You flew Monday, didn't you?
yeah. Well, some of them were
Hey,
just for
Michigan
me.
Adventures. How you
No
doing?
stress. Thank you, Roger, for having me on. Thank you, everybody. See you.
Philly,
See you, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, Billy.
See you later, guys.
You take care.
Hi, Philly. Michigan Adventures. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. There you go, Louis P. Floyd.
Louis P. Floyd. Well, that was a fun stream last week on Val's. That was interesting.
Yeah.
she didn't feel like doing. She didn't really feel too much like doing the whatever the next step in the build was that day anyway. So it all worked out.
You know, I found when I first started playing with that stuff, when I didn't pressure myself, I had more fun building it. When I was under the gun with the pressure, I didn't enjoy it. So I don't doubt that she had a better day not being under pressure doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I always said that just going live to do the damn builds, that's a lot of pressure. I wouldn't do that. Sure. Well,
hey, I felt dumb. I felt dumb changing a tire in front of you guys, right? So just imagine soldering a board.
Yeah.
You go to sit down too to do a very simple project, and just everything can go wrong, and then you get the peanut gallery in the background telling you, "Do it this way. You're doing it wrong." It is just so annoying. It just gets so annoying to put yourself out there like that.
Well, and lots of guys build lots of different ways, and they achieve the same thing at the end, right? So it necessarily doesn't mean they're doing it wrong. They just do it different, right?
No, I know. It's just everybody has to add their opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I get it.
Have their opinion. Why are you doing that? You should be doing so and so. Like, doesn't matter what you're doing. Somebody has an opinion. They'll complain about your iron. It's like I made a video about my favorite soldering iron, and I was saying this could be your only iron if you wanted it to, because it's a field iron. It's TS100, right? And someone commented, and they're like, "Yeah, I really doubt you'd be able to get like thousands and thousands of uses out of that iron." And I'm like, no one's looking to get thousands of uses out of a portable soldering iron. What are you talking about, man? I'm like, you don't need this big old huge honking soldering station.
Well, I used my TS100 for like 2 years before it broke, and it broke because I dropped it, not because it failed. So it's a good iron. It's a great iron. People,
yeah, and it could. Do you think it could be someone's only iron? I mean, if
for sure it could.
My opinion as well is that it can be your only iron. I don't see a reason why you need a whole big honking soldering station. I don't, but of course somebody had an issue with that.
Hey, Corey Mano, good morning. Hope you're doing good. Hope you got nice weather.
Well, if you state an opinion, someone's going to disagree with it. That's just like.
Yeah, Dennis.
No, I don't agree, Dennis. Sorry. I think you're full of shit. Sorry.
But that's the thing. You should be able to agree to disagree, because we're not robots. We're not the same, right?
Wait a minute. We're all supposed to agree. Where's the take you out button?
Some people just want to disagree, though, to be difficult. We all know that.
That's YouTube, isn't it?
But yeah, exactly. We will just disagree with you to be friggin' difficult.
Yeah. When I grew up, we had this one guy. His name was Mike, and that was what he was. It didn't matter if he was right or wrong. If you were right or wrong, he just wanted to argue, right? He was just that guy, right?
Yeah. I've known people like that could argue either side of an argument.
Yeah. And it's just for the entertainment of it. And then at the end, he'd turn around and say, "Sorry, I just wanted the entertainment." You know, like, why bother?
People that are good at that's a skill. It is. It's irritating, but it's a skill.
In high school, we had the debate team. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah. That are good at that.
Similar.
I never joined the debate team. I would lose immediately. Oh yeah, you're right.
And if you like it a lot, you become a lawyer.
That's true.
Hugh, you almost got in trouble talking about lawyers the other day, so we'll just leave that alone. Well, somebody got almost a little mad at you.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm allowed to have my opinions.
Yeah, it was funny. It's all good.
Yes, I remember that incident now. Yes. Somebody was related to her.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. But I don't think Hugh meant it in an evil way. I think he was probably pretty on.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
I'm 100%.
That sounds like that was spicy. Jeez.
No, it's a natural position for an engineer not to like lawyers, though.
Right. So, John Coopy, what are you coming up with to review soon? Got any new little gadgets or toys coming up?
Yeah, I am waiting on the UZ65 with a Crossfire receiver. It's just taking forever to get in there. And I'm actually thinking of taking this little guy out today, the the Larva X, but I want to tune it. I want to put new Betaflight on it. I want to try filtering. I want to see if I can make it fly better than it did out of the box, because it didn't. I don't know. I didn't like it when I first got it, so that might be my little project for today. I should be messing with the DJI stuff, but if one of my friends wants to go fly today, I don't want to have my whole build taken apart right now.
You didn't get your frame yet, did you?
No, I didn't get the frame, but I got 3D printed parts that will let me
Okay.
tear the whole damn thing apart and extend the back of my current frame and throw in the air unit. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be, super nice, but it'll work. It'll work. Because I can't be waiting weeks on end for that frame. I mean, but I will get that frame eventually. It's back ordered. So. Oh, what happened to Roger? Oh, he just muted himself. Yeah, I am really eager to try that, but I don't want to tear apart my main rig when he might want to go fly. I'm glad I met somebody here locally who actually flies FPV. Really lucky on that one.
That is pretty lucky.
Yeah, I was literally sitting in the field, in the football field, and he walked up, and I actually thought I was in trouble because I had my goggles on. And someone goes up, was like, "Hey, what's going on? What do you do? And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm screwed." I take the goggles off, and I notice he's holding an FPV drone. He's got the Taranis radio. He's got all the stuff in his hands, and I'm just like, "Yes."
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's 5 or 6 guys down in Kitchener here that fly. I never seem to be able to link up with them. But up north, there isn't anybody. There's one guy that comes to the island with a drone, but other than that, people don't even know what they are. Well, what's that?
Did you see Corey's comments in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope he listens to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this
Oh, boy.
guy's actually not like that. He won't fly around neighborhood. We talked a lot about like the FAA and the drone rules and all that stuff. I mean, him and me are on the same page about a lot of that stuff. Like, part of the reason why he even found me is because he got to the park, and in the main park area there were just a little more people than normal, so he gravitated toward the football field, which is where there was nobody. So that all worked out. So, we're both more conscious than that. I really wish, look, an FPV drone over a residential area just doesn't belong there. It really just doesn't belong there.
Well, that's why you have a whoop. If you're at that point where you can't get out to a big field, then you grab your little 25, 35, 45 gram whoop, fly it.
Right.
There's a time and a place for everything.
But there are people who, I see it, they try to buzz neighborhoods with the FPV drones, and I just think it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I had a guy, he was in the kid's schoolyard, and he was flipping it right over my yard and then going back to the kids. I didn't go up and say anything, but I thought to him, geez, man, you're getting pretty close. Like, thing is, you just got to have respect for everybody.
Yeah, Corey says they're going to blame him because he lives close to the park, and, oh, your neighbors know that, oh, I see. So you're afraid that he's going to ruin it, right? He's going to ruin it for you. Yeah, I mean, look, whenever I go to the park, I'm always pretty careful. If there's a bunch of people around, I'll literally just go somewhere else. But you go in the morning, usually there's nobody there. This is a really small town, so it's not hard to get there when the park is empty. But I do know that if a whole bunch of people were flying there all the time and somebody was being reckless, I wouldn't put it past the city to clamp down on that if there was an incident. So, we don't want to lose our local park as a spot. So we're always going to try to be respectful of it.
One thing I always thought was pretty cool in South Korea, where Young 360 lives, they have a drone park.
That would be nice.
That's a neat idea. Of course, there's another side of that probably means there's nowhere in the area that you can fly your drone, other than there. Yeah. But, on the good side, I think that's kind of a cool thing.
It is. It's really cool. Bill over at Coast to Coast. I've talked to him before. He thought it would be how cool it would be to have a drone park, like a completely free, or
Right.
completely free place to just pay maybe a fee or go fly your drone or whatever. You know what? I don't know anywhere that would insure it. Insurance for it would probably be the biggest problem. That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
the biggest liability, right?
Yeah,
That's the only thing
right.
that I can think of. I mean, they wanted to turn a ski resort in Jersey into an FPV playground in the summer because pretty much there's no one there. Its function was dead.
Makes sense.
But they couldn't get it done because they really just couldn't figure out the insurance situation, and they didn't want to deal with that because
Yeah.
they said, what if
Because
somebody
of
gets
that, John. Because of that, John, my buddy has a farm and they all use it for 4x4 mud trucks. And everybody had to actually buy a share of the property in order to be covered on the insurance. So they technically own a percentage of the property. Otherwise, they couldn't do it. That's the insurance problem, right?
Yeah,
And that's just for big trucks going through the mud. Think about flying, right?
That's interesting. That's really interesting. So everybody owns that's wild. Yeah, and everyone would have to own a piece to be able to be.
That's right. Insured under the house insurance.
Yeah, I mean, I know we have in America we have the AMA, but that is not going to work for FPV for a whole variety of reasons. AMA insurance is not going to work. I don't even carry it because I know if I ever had an incident, it probably wouldn't be covered because to get covered under AMA rules, it's just not really going to work for FPV. It's just not.
Well, I used to fly, John, back in the day before drones become popular at a regulated field like that. And then when I became interested in the FPV with my planes, I was more or less shunned away.
Oh yeah. No,
I
surprised.
wasn't told to leave, but every time I got there to fly, everybody would stand over in their own little herd and I wouldn't be part of the deal anymore. Meanwhile, before I was like right in with the boys, right?
Yeah, isn't that ridiculous, right? Like
very segregated.
That's just
You hear stuff like "Here he comes," right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's sad because like those people are actually mad at us drone flyers. They're mad because they feel like we're taking their hobby that they've enjoyed for years away from them. And I guess in some ways it's kind of true that the drones ended up sucking them up into all this mess, but it still doesn't do them any favors to shun us. They're not going to get any, at least here in the United States, they're not going to get any special treatment. They're not. The FAA made it pretty clear that they don't seem to care about them. So,
well, here in Canada, if they're in their sanctioned field, they're all kings of the castle, right?
Well, I mean, here, okay, what they're planning on doing here is they're planning on having sanctioned fields, but it's only going to be temporary. They're going to have a period that fields can apply to be sanctioned. And then after that period it's about a year, I think, then no new fields will be sanctioned because the FAA believes that eventually all aircraft will be remote ID enabled, or they will have to be. So, last time I checked, there's plenty of pieces of land. So what, there's going to be no new flying fields? They've set it up where they feel that remote ID is the future and you can either evolve or die.
Yeah, evolve or expire. No, I did a lot of research into your guys' situation. That's basically it, John. It's evolve or expire.
Yep. And they don't care. They want those people who are flying the planes in an AMA field to carry a remote ID. It's sad.
But in a way, I do understand why they want the remote ID. Like, because I had stuff 10 years ago that would go 10 miles, right? So I get it. And I do understand that your average Joe with a pocket full of money can go and buy something with no knowledge and put it up in the air. So I understand the logistics of it. But at the same time, it's a hobby. We're a hobby. Like, they still got to continue to look at this as fun.
Right. Well, like, see, there's another component of all this, though, too. Like, remote, I don't necessarily have a problem if I'm flying a Mavic or something like that, and I want to go all around. I am fine with having, like, a digital license plate on my drone. I am fine with that. If authorities want to be able to, I don't know, take a gun to my drone and get its ID or whatever, I'm actually okay with that. I'm not okay with the general public knowing my information. I'm also not okay with having to pay some third-party service to be able to fly my drone that's going to be logging all my stuff like that. What is all that? Nobody asked for that. Nobody wants that. Why can't they just
Third party service wants that?
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. And they estimate it's going to cost anywhere between $5 to $10 a month. It could be per drone. It's absolutely ridiculous. And for FPV, it's even more ridiculous. When for the most part, you're just flying maybe line of sight. You're not even going below the treetops. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with a digital license plate. I am not cool with having to pay a third-party service.
No,
to
it should be a
log all my
one-time
stuff.
fee. One-time fee for your license plate, and you should be able to, whatever drone you're using in your fleet should have that same number flashing or whatever. But no public anybody access to anything. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, I mean, the way I think TBS commented something saying that they could put some kind of tag in the stream, in the radio stream, from the Crossfire signal. So if someone wanted to pull it from that, they could pull it from that. And then of course, the drone could carry that information on board too, in case it goes down or whatever. To me, I think that's fine. And I think only the police or authority should have access to that information. Just like driving a car, right? Does someone know your address when they see your license plate on the road? No, they don't know anything about you. Why should the drone be any different? They talk about hit and runs, right? How many people get away with hit and runs every day on their vehicles? And that, we don't have a monitor where every car goes, but that's what they want for the drones with the remote USS. Oh man, I could just talk about this all day long. You can hear me getting going. I gotta stop because
at least your voice, you're getting excited, but the voice is remaining low, so it's okay.
But it's okay to be passionate. That's the thing. It's okay to have passion.
Good.
Well, here's what gets me, and I'll leave it at this. It's like, and I've been saying this recently. I've never had a hobby that just for flying legally makes you feel like a criminal, right? Like what kind of hobby makes you feel like a criminal just for putting a drone in the air? Like it's just crazy because you never know who's gonna come and bitch and it's a pain.
So okay. So anybody else getting new drones lately besides John? I guess not.
Nope.
John's cat's telling us what he thinks. There you go.
She thinks that she's licking her paws. That's what she thinks.
Hey guys, I'll be shutting down pretty soon.
Okay. What's Kitty's name, John?
That cat's name is Baby J.
Baby J?
Baby J, yes.
Okay. Cool.
And we have another one named Nissan, and he's not in here right now.
Nissan? Nissan?
Yes, like the car. Yep.
I drive a Nissan.
Oh,
well, yeah, that was his name before we adopted him. We actually adopted him. We adopted him from a cat cafe. There's literally like 20 cats in the place, and you go.
I've never been to one. I've seen those cat cafes. They're very fascinating to me.
Yeah, they are, and I tell you what. Before I went there, I thought it was gonna smell bad with all the cats, but it didn't. It was actually pretty cool. And you get a little cup of coffee, and you sit and play with the cats for an hour. And if you really like one, you fill out an adoption form, and you can adopt them.
Wow, that's pretty cool. My wife would not join me at that cat cafe, but I would like cats. What? No, she don't like them. Opposed. She grew up in China, and it's very unusual for a Chinese person to have a cat, so she's not familiar with them. And the eyes are the particular feature that just for the same reason she can't watch The Shining, right? Jack Nicholson's eyes, just the same thing. Yeah. So
Well, cat's
So
eyes are something else, that's for sure.
they are. They are.
They
And
really
she's very
are.
much frightened by them. It's not an opinion. It's a fright. So yeah. So I would be going alone.
How about a dog?
Dogs are fine.
Okay.
She grew up around dogs all her life. So
Okay.
Yeah, because pretty much the Canadian Drone Hub here, we each got a dog, I'm pretty sure.
we don't have any animals. I
Hugh
had
doesn't
3
have a-
cats.
Hugh doesn't have a dog.
Not anymore. I used to have 3.
Yeah. He's got
Well, you're all
got pet chipmunks.
yeah, I was gonna say you're all filled up with chipmunks anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah. After the last of our cats packed up for home, we've been left with just us.
Yeah, my kids, they want another cat, but my dog thinks that they're tasty treats, so we're not doing that.
Oh, yikes.
May have another dog, but we have a cat at the moment.
Can I find
cat
him? He
has
must be
us.
hiding.
Yeah, I can't see a cat here because the cat's still laying down on the steps, right? But down on these steps at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is that. We live on one level, so there's a basement here that's where I do all my work. But yeah, basically we live on one level, so that would be okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that you mentioned that because, man, the cats, they have no concept of not stepping in front of your legs when you're walking. It's like they just Dennis knows they cut you off. They will literally cut you off when you least.
I belong in front of you. Wait a minute.
Then it's your fault when they do that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the younger cats do that more because they're running around. They're like Nissan does that all the time. The older cat that we had that just passed away back in December, he was a lot more chill, but he used to be like that too. That does calm down eventually, but yeah, it's crazy. Significantly increase your chance of falling with a cat in the house.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've got links.
Seeing eye pony. Blind Neil.
I've got links that walk by the house up north, so that's enough cat for me. I got lots of paw prints and pictures of them. I'm trying to get a good video on the game cam, but they're pretty elusive, these guys.
Okay.
I bet.
There's a picture of our neighbor on the porch. There's 6 of them with the mom. From not this time last year. Yeah, 6 of them. That's a lot. And we could hear her this year howling when she was in heat at night because they put out this god awful scream.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get some more of these little ones this year on game camera.
That's not a scream. That's a cat or lynx. But come and get it, boys.
That's exactly what it is. But when the first time I heard it, I thought it was, I don't know, a ghost or something. I was freaked out. I didn't know what it was. It's a weird sound.
That'd be a cool pet, Neil. He's saying maybe you should apply for a seeing eye pony.
Oh, thanks, 3X Drones. Much
I
appreciated.
didn't realize he's saying they really have them. I did not realize that at all.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a joke.
There's an amazing array of seeing eye animals. It's mind-blowing, actually.
Interesting. Well, I'm sorry I laughed then, Blind Neil. I didn't know.
There must be a training program at one of the colleges or university in Kitchener because I quite often see them in training. Like they got the thing on them, but it says in training.
Oh,
The
right.
puppies. Yeah.
I've seen dogs with that, yeah.
Oh, here we've got a big foundation called Miro.
Okay.
They all dogs for seeing eye people. So, I mean, they ask for donations a lot and everything, but they're doing a big progress in supplying everybody with dogs.
There we go. Check that out. Literally. That's
Wow.
That is friggin' adorable.
Oh, I want the pony with or without. I don't care either way.
I mean, that's not much bigger than any kind of a dog, like a golden retriever.
No, that's a little bit bigger than my son's husky. A little bit.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Probably much heavier, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, probably pretty dense.
Yeah, probably won't sit on your lap. That's for sure.
It won't be sitting on mine. That's
I know that.
I like the little message on it. It says, "Do not touch."
Yeah.
You know how many kids probably try to pet that pony anyway?
Oh God, that would drive kids crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and you know they wouldn't read or care what's not written on there. That pony probably gets petted all the time.
Well, you
Yeah.
realize that he's got the guy has a cane, right? So you can try and fend off the kids and keep going. But
Yeah.
you know,
Taser on the end.
Oh boy.
I was very interested in miniature horses for a while, which are not much bigger than that. You know.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're fascinating, but they're it's an expensive hobby.
I bet.
Yeah.
I know
What
a
does they
lady that has
cost?
12 of them. Thousands.
Is that right?
Yeah, I know a lady that has 12 of them, and they can cost thousands of dollars. Some of them
Yeah,
tens of
yeah.
thousands.
Yes.
Even a dog, like we had a French bulldog 20 years ago, and we were looking at buying another one. They're like $4,000 or $5,000 now to get a new French bulldog.
For a Frenchie, yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lady that breeds those here too. They're blue
crazy.
French bulldogs or something, Hugh?
Well, any color. There's all kinds of colors. There's Neapolitan, there's black. You know, we had.
Yeah.
I
But yeah,
send
they're
you
very
Roxy.
expensive.
I send you Roxy, but you'll send her back within 2 weeks.
The food bill on Roxy's got to be heavy.
That's it. That's why you'll send them back in 2 weeks. No, she's not bad. She doesn't eat that much. She doesn't eat that much.
This guy, he's a bag of like a 50-pound bag about once a month. Hold on, I got fights. Hey guys, please don't fight.
We leave a bowl of kibbles out. If she's hungry during the day, she'll go into it. But there's always kibbles left in the bowl. She has her supper. That's it. That's all.
Yep.
And we don't give her that many snacks. So she's a big boned girl.
Absolutely.
110 pounds, all 110 pounds of her.
110 pounds of love.
Yeah. And believe me, when she pushes, you know it. I have to watch her every time my granddaughter comes here. She doesn't know her own weight, right? She shoves herself against my granddaughter. My granddaughter falls on her butt all the time.
Right.
Blind Neil says I'm only 180 pounds.
You weigh. I'm shocked that you weigh 180 pounds. Yeah, I was gonna say 128. That's better.
You must.
You don't look 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm almost just under 6'3", and Neil's almost as tall as I am. He's pretty close.
I haven't
I've
weighed
only
180 pounds since high school when I was wrestling. When I was
I've only
skinny.
I've only hit 180 once. I'm at 168 right now.
I wrestled at 178.
I've never weighed 170.
Wow.
How tall are you, Dennis?
5'9".
I'm big boned. That's what I was saying. Big boned.
Big bone.
I literally am. That's the reality.
I can't wait to see what I am now. I gotta get on a balance there, see what I'm at now.
Yeah.
I'm probably 145 right now.
You think you're going the right direction, Roger, though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis, I'm literally twice the man you are. Ha!
At least.
Good one.
At least.
At least.
If only in mass.
I'd have told you that before if you just asked.
Too funny.
Roger, where's Kim this morning?
Tim is upstairs on his computer.
He's been in the chat.
Yeah.
He's being salty.
Remember back in the day, John, he used to sit beside Roger?
I know.
Remember?
The empty chair yearns for him to return.
Right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can tell there must have been a feud go down, eh? Kim's banished to his room.
And now a stack of CDs.
Oh, because he's got a better computer now. That's why.
I tricked him into getting a better computer, so he's hiding it. Yeah, hopefully when you guys get that internet sorted out there, you guys both be on live and not have any problems.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's true. That's one reason I assume he doesn't jump in, because if he were to try to come on, I know it obliterates you guys' internet.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the day when you guys get your service upgraded. That's going to be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well deserved as well.
Well, it's like my son said. They even put wires up during the winter in the post. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just hoping it's going to be 5 months instead of 8.
I found another World War II movie that I hadn't seen called The Hurricane. Downloading now.
Oh yeah.
Just FYI.
I got the hurricane happening right over here. You guys couldn't see it, but jeepers, they're going off.
I was going to upload Midway.
Who's in? Somebody big's in that. Who is that? Is that Tom Hanks or who is in that?
In Greyhound, it's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, and it's a very good movie. But we looked at Ad Astra yesterday, the space movie.
Yeah.
Found it pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
I like the combat scenes on the moon. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Hey Tim, how you doing this morning, Robinson? We're all doing pretty good, Tim.
Hey, good to see you, Tim. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Tim.
Hi there.
The movie I looked at the other night on Netflix was called The Gentleman, and it was a pretty good movie. I like that one.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
I don't know if it's called The Gentleman or Gentleman, but it's a very good movie.
I usually hit one movie a night, sort of thing.
When do you guys have time to watch movies?
Hey?
Oh, I guess you guys are all done raising kids.
I'm
yeah,
retired,
you guys are,
bud.
Yeah, I forget you guys are done raising kids, right? Because there's not a moment.
I don't have kids. Yeah.
Want a couple?
No. I loved raising kids. I don't have the energy anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 42 and got a 4-year-old. That was kind of a little iffy, but I mean, it's what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, that's
keep you young.
40p. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, YouTube's doing that a lot. I had to adjust mine this morning too.
Okay, so it's not just me. When I had to go from it was 144p. I had to put it up.
YouTube's been messing about for a few days.
Oh, okay.
Mine's at 360 again. Put the 720. A lot freaking better.
Oh.
What are you recording on the Mavic Mini, Roger?
I don't know. I left it. I didn't touch none of the. I didn't touch none of the programming on it at all.
So wherever the stock settings are.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, Rich already had mine all set up, so I lucked out, right? So I don't know, whatever it is, but.
Okay. When you get here, we'll have to check it out.
Yeah. I ended up putting the one filter on, and I'm actually kind of really enjoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It makes the water look really cool when I'm flying over the water and the sun's on it.
Yeah. Your cat really loves your chair there, John.
I know.
Whose chair? It's the cat's chair.
Yes. What are you doing in my chair? That hurt. I could feel that.
That hurt a little bit. Yeah, that definitely hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah.
Well, you will sit in the chair.
So your cat's not declawed?
No, we don't declaw any of our cats. Yeah.
Here we're not allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, in America, you're still allowed to do it, but we're, I don't think it's nice to do to the cats, so we don't do it. And honestly, we don't. I have less. Really, don't have a huge problem with cats scratching up our stuff. As long as you give them scratching posts and whatnot, they're really not gonna tear up your stuff.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to declaw cats, and they're not allowed to cut the tails on Jack Russells.
Oh.
All new laws here, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do makeup on dogs. You're not allowed to alter
No.
their appearance. None of that.
That's it.
Oh wow.
Well, people were getting pretty ridiculous here, doing some pretty funky stuff. Like you'd see this dog walking down and have these big circles in its ears and nonsense. Like,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah. Well, you see the kids do it with those huge circles. You'd see
Yeah.
dogs with the same freaking thing, and their tail cut right off, flush to like they're even with their bum.
Yeah.
I kind of liked my Doberman with a dock tail.
So
Yeah.
I had a Doberman and it had a dock tail, but both ears wouldn't stand. One was floppy and one was.
Oh,
We never got our ears cropped on ours, which I loved for big ears. They were great.
Yeah, they're like a hound. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't
beautiful
know.
ears.
Like my parents chose that, right? But yeah, Dobermans are beautiful hound.
Oh, gorgeous.
they are for sure.
I wish I still had the energy to have one. Like we
That's
had
good,
one and we didn't walk it enough. And I just think if I got another one, I don't know, maybe it would be impetus to go and exercise, but probably not.
Well, I tried to buy one about 8 years ago, and I got it as a baby. And at 3 months old, we discovered it had this wobbler's disease. So it'd be walking along and lose its balance and fall over. And
Yeah, I agree with you, Tim Robinson. They're meant to be a certain way.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'll be closing down in 5 minutes because I got some errands to do this afternoon too. So
No problem.
I'll notify the power company, Roger.
I got I gotta go do some shopping. I'm gonna make a spaghetti sauce for tonight. I haven't eaten spaghetti in a long time.
I made spaghetti last night.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm having leftovers for lunch.
yeah, spaghetti and lasagna can't go wrong either way there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
I take frozen portions and actually stick them on the wood stove and heat them up.
Lasagna sounds good, and the cheese is on special this week. I don't know.
Ooh. Great.
See if Kim's up to it.
I got one of those, you know, the big brick of cheese. I got it at Zayre's. It was $6. Usually it's like 10 now.
Nice.
Yeah. Why buy the Tex-Mex? It's at $4 a bag.
Yep.
So usually they're almost $6 a bag. Now they're on special. So
Mhm.
How
that's
about
what you
cra-
would have
how
had
about
on the
crafting?
weekend if you came down. You would have had lasagna. Then you would have had ribs but next time.
Well, I got some sausage I was going to bring, but I didn't pull it out of the freezer yet. So
Oh,
Well, thanks, there, Tim. No, I didn't have surgery yet. I gotta lose some more weight. Now I'm gonna have the surgery. Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. I thought the only thing Canadians ate was craft dinner. Learn something new every day.
What?
Oh, I hate that. I don't like that much craft dinner.
we used to call that steak in a box when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Steak in a box. What?
In a box.
Wait,
Oh my God.
really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got to remember where I grew up north was pretty poor. Like there wasn't much happening. So honestly, like that KD was a good meal if you're getting that. We did the
Tell that to
powder.
Kim. Tell that to Kim and to ask what he thinks of that.
Now, you know what I like to do, Rick, is throw in some ground beef with the
Yeah.
KD. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Apparently these laptops have to be plugged in once in a blue moon.
What's weird is we
Really?
don't call it craft dinner here in the United States. We just call it craft mac and cheese. You tell someone I'm having craft. You tell someone I'm having craft dinner, they're like, "What? Like, is that like mac and cheese?"
Hey,
Hi,
Joan.
Jody.
Jody, I was just about ready to close down, Jody.
Hey, Joan Shots, what's going on?
Ooh, chopped hot dogs. Beans and wieners. There's another good staple I used to have as a kid. All the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember when pork and beans actually had pork in it?
Oh yes.
Right?
Yeah,
You guys are making me really hungry.
Okay, everybody in the chat, take care. We'll see you all later on.
See you, kids.
We'll see you tomorrow
See ya.
morning.
See you, folks.
Guys, stay on the panel. Hey, you got rain down there? Yeah, we're gonna get it here pretty soon. Okay, bye everybody.